So he says he dated her and then friend-zoned her and then broke her heart. So he like friend-zoned her, broke things off with her, and then he broke her heart. What did he do? I dated her, I friend-zoned her, and then I killed her hamster. Just straight up stepped on it. This was years later, by the way. Anyway, by now you're probably wondering, who the hell is this guy? Is this Justin Bieber? Because I know they dated. That's what I thought at first. I thought, is this what Justin Bieber looks like now? But no, this guy's name is Dustin Tyler. And I scrolled through his page to try to figure out who this guy is, and here's what I came up with.
It's coming soon, but just like Oklahoma, mine is coming sooner. I'm just a late bloomer.
Okay, so I didn't know who this guy was at first, but luckily there's a logo in the corner that says Victorious. Apparently this guy was a character on Victorious. At first I did think this was Andy Samberg from 2006, but he was a character, let's see, Victorious puppet guy. He was this guy. Robbie Shapiro is one of Tori's friends at Hollywood Arts, and he's got a few videos where he does sort of a glow up. He's like, this is what I used to look like back when I was on Victorious, and this is what I look like now. Don't I look so different? And then I was like, okay, this makes sense now. So this guy used to be on like an old Nickelodeon show, and so he was probably in with the Nick kids and the Disney kids, and so that's how he knew Selena Gomez, and that's how they dated, right? It all makes sense. However, after reading the comments on these TikToks, I came to discover that this guy, this man, is not the guy from Victorious. These are two different people. He's just straight up lying about everything. He's not that guy. He didn't date Selena Gomez. His page is full of lies. And to be honest, he's not lying very well, mind you, because the actual guy from Victorious, his name is Matt Bennett, and he has a TikTok account. And if you wanted to pretend to be him, you could at least make your name on TikTok Matt Bennett. I think that would make people believe you a lot more if you really wanted to trick people. But he didn't. He just he just kept his real name. Dustin Tyler. That's me. Please don't Google my name. So this dude's whole thing, apparently, is just like making shit up on TikTok and then hoping it goes viral because people are kind of like, whoa, you used to be the guy from Victorious? Or whoa, you used to date Selena Gomez? And now you'd rather kill yourself than date her again? That's crazy. It's also funny now that he says that he friend-zoned Selena Gomez, because that would imply that, like, they are now friends, you know? And this is a pretty fucked up thing to say about your friend. Date Selena Gomez again, dude? Oh, that's, disgusting, dude. That fucking, I hate that girl. I hate her. I would not touch her with a 10-foot pole. She's crazy. And she's my best friend. But again, it turns out that he did not friend-zone her at all. Maybe he stranger-zoned her. He friend-zoned her so hard that they don't even know each other. And never did. This is kind of interesting to me because this is sort of playing off an existing trend on TikTok where people will post like that they have some sort of past or current relationship with a celebrity, like my uncle is Tom Cruise, or like my grandma is Sandra Bullock. And like TikToks like these will go viral because people are just like weirdly obsessed with stuff like that. The comments are always like, holy shit, I didn't know Tom Cruise had a family. I'm not really sure why people are so surprised about it. I understand just being like, yeah, I never really thought about like what Tom Cruise's cousin would be like before. But then again, why would you, you know? Like, I can't imagine why you'd ever be in like a Mission Impossible movie wondering like, I wonder who the guy who plays this character's cousin is. What's that guy like? What's he up to? So I guess it's just surprising to like see him. But it's not really surprising to find out that he does have a cousin. I don't think we're all under the impression that, like, Chris Pratt just showed up just came about through natural causes. If you just search on TikTok, I think famous relative check, lots of videos will come up about being related to Charli D'Amelio or Bob Saget. Okay, this guy is saying that his mom is Flo from Progressive. This is kind of like a popular thing on TikTok, and anytime like a big celebrity has some cousin post about them, it goes viral. But the downside to blowing up in this fashion is that it's kind of hard to keep this momentum going, you know? Most people don't have multiple famous relatives, so you can't just keep posting about like having more famous relatives. I mean, I guess if your cousin was Justin Bieber, you could just sort of keep filming him at every like family get together, but you are kind of just limited to one famous person, which is where I think this guy Dustin Tyler has it all figured out, because he doesn't just pick one celebrity to be related to. He'll lie about being related to anybody in a multitude of ways.
Have somebody waiting on you.
Now, I should say that in this dude's profile, it does say jokes/satire. So he is covering his bases just in case someone tries to like sue him for whatever that would be, lying, being weird. In case anybody tries to sue me for being a little bit strange, it's all jokes. Also, all of his TikToks about like dating famous women are about him friend zoning them. Or like him like dating them and being like, yeah, I dated like the most famous woman in the world. It was trash. Low-key, I'm a little bit out of her league. I mean, look at me, dude. I've got tattoos, and I live in a hallway. And he kind of tries to disguise it as sort of like self-deprecating, like, oh, what an idiot I am. I dated the most famous pop star in the world, and I was too good for her, and I broke her heart, ripped it to smithereens, and now I kind of regret it. Dope, I'm so stupid. Oopsie. And this is all of his content. Then like his whole friend group must just be famous pop stars, right? If he's friend zoning all of these girls and they're just his friends now. Maybe this is the only way he knows how to make friends.
Put your back into it, tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
The caption for that one is, this is what I looked like when I friend-zoned Ariana Grande. Okay, that one's not even trying to disguise it as like a self-deprecating joke. That one's just like, look at how ugly I was when I friend-zoned a literal pop music icon. And now look at how hot I am. I can't decide how I feel about this, because on one hand it's kind of creepy, but it also is kind of funny that he's just like pretending to be dating all of these famous people. I will say, very disrespectful to the guy from Victorious. The fact that he's using this guy's picture to be like his past ugly self and being like, but now don't worry guys, now I'm hot. I don't look like that ugly ass dweeb anymore. And he's like showing a picture that's not even him, it's some other guy. And he's also kind of like lying about things that guy did too now. He just starts assigning all of this horrible shit to this guy that's not even him. Yeah, this is what I looked like back when I robbed that bank. Can you believe this is what I looked like back then? Damn, that was the same year I blew up that hospital too. Shit, I've really changed since then. My name is Matt Bennett, by the way, and I did all those things. People just walk away from those videos being like, wow, that guy who played that kid in Victorious is kind of an asshole. Also, one of the weirdest things about this is he also posts all of these TikToks on Instagram, and he's verified on Instagram, which seems very weird because literally all he does is pretend to be other people, and somehow that gets him verified. But he does, in fairness, also say jokes and satire in his Instagram description. So when Instagram verified him, what they're saying is, don't worry, guys, this really is the guy who pretends to be the guy from Victorious. If you're wondering if this guy really is who he says he is really the guy that pretends to date Selena Gomez. They do get a little bit creepier though. This one is like that sound that's like, back in the day, me and you, baby, we used to have fun. And it says, my mind when I bump into Ariana Grande when she's with her husband with like a emoji. Imagine this guy that Ariana Grande's never met before bumping into her in public with her husband. Remember me? It's like, I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, the fun we used to have. If he keeps making TikToks like these are only going to get progressively more and more creepy the more like life changes Ariana Grande goes through. The next one's like me following Ariana Grande's daughter home from elementary school to tell her about all the good times me and her mom had. Me in court while Ariana Grande's trying to file a restraining order against me.
And if you wonder if I hate you,
imagine Ariana Grande's husband like just randomly stumbling across this TikTok. What the fuck? I don't even know this guy. Imagine if he sees all the other TikToks and like believes them, because he doesn't know. Babe, who is this guy? And she's like, I have no idea. And he's like, bullshit. You're just saying that. You're lying to me. This guy friend zoned you. And now he hates me. And she's like, no, I literally have no idea who that guy is. He's lying. You obviously do know him. He was on Victorious. That guy was not on Victorious. You are so full of shit. He's verified on Instagram, babe. Okay, that one just throws off the whole thing. I thought he wanted Ariana Grande back. And all the other TikToks, he's like, damn, I wish I never friend-zoned her. And now he's saying I would never date her again? How do you reconcile those two? Oh, I wish I didn't friend-zone Ariana Grande. I wish I killed her. These are getting a little creepy, kind of like bringing her husband into it. There's one comment under this TikTok that says, you're using her name a little too much, I think. And he commented under it, I'm obsessed with her. I'm not using her name too much. I'm obsessed with her. I think I'm using it an appropriate amount. How am I supposed to stop using her name if I can't stop thinking about her? How does that make any sense? Again, I get that this is all a bit, you know, it's all jokes and satire, but I do feel like he may be taking the bit a little bit too far and committing a little bit too hard to the bit now. He's gonna get arrested and be like, that video that I posted of me over Ariana Grande and her husband sleeping was a joke. I was making fun of someone who would do that. The knife in my hand was a goof. You wanna know the craziest thing about this? Is all this dude does is pretend to be other people and pretend to be related to other people. And he has 1.7 million followers on TikTok. You know John Legend? Like an actual famous person just started a TikTok. You know how many followers he has? He's got 1.6 million followers. He's got less followers than someone pretending to be related to somebody famous. Dustin Tyler has 4 times as many followers as the actual guy from Victorious. Matt Bennett has 400,000 followers, and a guy pretending to be him has 4 times more. It's like, how do you get more followers by making TikToks about being like related to somebody than you do by being that guy? He hasn't just pretended to date celebrities, he also has pretended to be Keanu Reeves' son.
People, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
And a lot of them have this kind of theme where like people and like potential girlfriends only like him because he's Keanu Reeves' son. And I just think it's kind of funny that in this fictional world where he can make up anything, he picks such a sad reality for himself. He picks these worlds where like he turned away the love of his life, Ariana Grande, and now he's bitter and he despises her husband. And he picks this world where Keanu Reeves is his dad, but like he can't really be sure if anyone actually likes him for him because everyone's just so obsessed with Keanu Reeves. He's turning his life into a tragedy. He's made a tragedy of himself. Also, I think it's kind of funny that in this scenario, it seems like the she that this video is talking about would be Ariana Grande. You know how Ariana Grande is obsessed with Keanu Reeves and that's a thing about her?
Screaming, crying.
Also, I want to know where he's making these TikToks. He's always either like in a hallway or in a storage closet. I feel like I'm way more interested than his life than like whatever fantasy land he's coming up with. I feel like he's making these at work. Whatever job this guy works, I must be the most boring job in the world. I get daydreaming about like dating Ariana Grande or like having a famous parent, but then like daydreaming and fantasizing about like dating Selena Gomez, but it was trash. It's like you've gone through everything else there is to daydream about. And now all you have to daydream about is like, what if people only liked me because my dad was in The Matrix? Anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this creepy or normal? Is this creepy behavior or is this all in good fun? And it's just kind of like a silly guy being goofy and wacky. Let me know. Anyway, thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Guys, live events are back and you're gonna be going back to them in style. You wanna know why? Because thanks to SeatGeek, you can save $20 using my code GREG on SeatGeek. If you don't know what SeatGeek is, it's basically an app for your butt. And what I mean by that is it helps get your butt in some dope-ass seat. SeatGeek is a ticketing app. It helps you get tickets in the easiest way possible. I've got the app on my phone. I've used it to get tickets to a variety of shows in the past, and I really like how it tells you whether or not you're getting a good deal on tickets. It basically color codes the seats and the tickets so you know whether you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. Green means good, red means stop. Whether it's concerts, baseball, basketball, football, etc., whatever you're into that has tickets, you can probably find it on SeatGeek. I personally am going to an Oliver Tree show in February, which I'm very excited about. Got the tickets on SeatGeek. It was super easy to do. And again, thanks to SeatGeek sponsoring this video using the promo code GREG, you can get $20 off tickets from SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase if you use my code GREG, and make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out SeatGeek. Bye. This one goes out to all my ladies. I just want to let y'all know how I feel. Ladies, if you're out there, this one's for you. I don't give a shit about you. I just want to smoke meth all day. I just want to do cocaine. I would punch a dog for some Xans, y'all. I just want to sip some lean. I'ma steal some money from my grandma. Not that I need the money. I'm so goddamn rich it ain't funny. Hey Greg, I'm sure that I'm not the only person who's noticed that celebrities suck lately. Like if Celebrities was a TV show, this season would suck. This season of Celebrities is just It's just bonkers. I feel like celebrities used to be these like untouchable gods and goddesses of Hollywood. They never misbehaved or got in trouble. They were just, you know, these shining idols on a mountain, and we could only ever dream of being anything like them. There were celebrities like Kanye West who, like, sure, he made good music, but he also had some, like, you know, temper tantrums. He had some behavioral issues. But I feel like the celebrities of today are just like all of the behavioral issues and none of the talent, or at least not much. And I know you already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lil Tay. I'm talking about Woah Vicky. I'm talking about Danielle Bregoli, Lil Pump, and sure, Lil Pump's got a few bangers. But, I mean, he's not a very good role model. And I guess there's nothing, like, inherently wrong with making dumb, poorly behaved people famous. I just don't really identify with any of the celebrities of today. Like, I'm not extremely rich. I don't do cocaine. I don't know what lean is. Over the past couple months, I've just been yearning for a celebrity that I really identify with. And that's when I came across Mason Ramsey. Yes, this video is about the yodeling kid from 3 months ago. Now, I know what you're thinking. And stop it. I make so many videos of being like, this person sucks. This person makes bad videos. And you know what? I thought it was time for a change. Mason Ramsey's the best. He's the best celebrity, okay? That's really what I'm getting at. I mean, need I say more? Need I say more? Oh, I need say more? Okay, I say more. If you don't remember, Mason Ramsey is this kid who got famous for yodeling in a Walmart like 3 months ago. It's just so funny. In a world of like Lil Vickies and Woah Tays. Wait. It's just so funny in this world of like poorly behaved 12-year-olds getting famous for, you know, punching their mom in the face or flexing on everybody. To see this like 11-year-old, well-mannered country boy taking the limelight. It really butters my Gregs. I think the main reason Mason Ramsey is so entertaining to me is because he's literally like a 60-year-old man trapped in an 11-year-old's body. Look at this video from when he was on Ellen.
Mason, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
So I understand. So Golconda, that's where you're from.
Yes.
So it's a very small town, 700 people, and this is your first time you've ever been on an airplane.
Yes.
How was that?
It was very good, but driving with the driver letting me go in the back of the limo, that was awesome.
The driver letting me go in the back of the limo, that was awesome. This kid doesn't even know that you're supposed to sit in the back of the limo. The limo probably showed up and he was like, okay, I'll just get in the passenger seat. And he was like, don't you want to sit in the back? And he was like, I can sit in the back? Oh man, oh boy. He's just so pure.
Then I tried some sparkling water and wasn't so good, but
wasn't so good. If that was like Danielle Bregoli, she would have been like, this sparkling water tastes like shit. Give me something else. Give me something else. Give me lean. Please, lean. I need lean now. I don't know what lean is.
So, do you like LA?
yeah, but I'm a country boy, and out in the old country, all we do is bale straws of hay, and next thing you know, you're sitting under a tree taking a nap with your hat down and a weed in your mouth.
This kid is perfect. Sitting under a tree with a weed in your mouth. I mean, a weed? This kid is cool as fuck. He's so young, but he acts like he's been retired for 10 years. He just doesn't have a care in the world. This kid's 11 years old and he's cooler than I'll ever be. Like, that's something I would never even think to do. Okay.
So when did you start yodeling?
The first song I tried to sing was Long Gone Lonesome Blues,
Who sings that?
Hank Williams Sr.
And that's your favorite singer? Yeah. And your grandfather yodels, right? And is he a good yodeler as well?
No.
Sorry about that, Grandpa. Yeah.
God damn. This kid is a savage and he's not even trying. That's what I like about him. So many other celebrities these days, I feel like are just trying so hard to be a savage. Diss track after diss track, beating up your own mom, flexing on your haters, and here's Mason Ramsey just casually telling his grandpa he's bad at yodeling to his face on national television. He's not even trying. I get the feeling a lot of you are gonna think, Danny, this meme was popular like 3 months ago. Why are you talking about it now? You were a little late to the punch. But what you don't understand is back then he was just a meme. The vast majority of people who like found Mason Ramsey through that meme have forgotten about him by now. That's how all memes go, you know? They have the initial burn and then they sort of fade out. But you know who hasn't forgotten about him? Me! Because he's not just a meme anymore. He's a star. And this might sound like an insult, but he's really let the fame go to his head. It's not an insult because he has let the fame go to his head in just the very best way. This dude knows how to work a crowd better than anybody I've ever seen. A spin and the pointy fingers, there's no beating that. Okay, look at this video of Mason Ramsey getting interviewed for some radio show.
You gonna do a whole album? Is that what you want to do the rest of your life? From now on, you want to just make country music?
What?
Right now, you're in front of more country music fans on the air than you've ever been in your life, because this is the biggest country music channel ever.
Yep.
Tell all your girlfriends that, okay?
Okay.
They've
just been told.
Oh my god. I think he just made everybody in the crowd his girlfriends. Even the guys. That was so smooth. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking, okay, this kid's got a great voice. He's got great charisma. He's going places. But I'm a little worried. We all know what tends to happen to child stars. They get a little bit too big for their britches. Is that the expression? Big for their britches? Big in their britches? Their britches just can't hold him anymore. Like the same thing that happened with Justin Bieber a while ago. You get into the wrong crowd, you start hanging out with the wrong people, your career starts to take a dive, you know? You start acting out. People don't like you as much, you stop making music because you're just all about the cool kid's life. But don't worry, Mason Ramsey only surrounds himself with the best. Look at this video he posted on Twitter. It's got the caption, "Saturdays are for the boys." So this is what he does on his crazy Saturday nights. This is his crazy weekend plans. It's just him and a couple buds going absolutely apeshit on a banjo and some guitars. I mean, just look at them. They are absolutely losing it on these things. The kid on the banjo especially. Wow. Mason Ramsey only surrounds himself with other child prodigies. He just gets together with a group of buds and they just for like 10 hours straight. I guarantee it. They never say a word to each other, I bet. They just sit down and just... In the background, you just see like the sun coming up and going down, the moon coming up and going down over and over, and they're just like... Okay, look at this Instagram story. He finds a group of kids playing basketball, and he wants to join in, so look what he does. How cool is that? Mason just goes up to these kids and just goes, "Hallelujah." And they're all like, "Oh shit, it's that kid!" Can you imagine being that famous? That well known for yodeling, that you can go up to any group of people and just go, "Hallelujah." And they're like, "It's you." So he introduces himself in the coolest way, and then he absolutely kills it on the court. Hey, right here. Yeah. Is there anything he can't do? Ooh. Wow, you're really just gonna do my boy Mason like that? Fouling him in cold blood, you sick fuck! I'm sorry guys, but I stand. There's no other way around it. I stand. A lot of people don't know this, but he's been releasing music. Actually, just a few days ago, he released an EP. He has a song called Famous that absolutely bops. Bops around in your head all day.
But girl, ever since I met you, I got a whole new perspective. If I'm gonna be famous for something, I wanna be famous for loving you.
I mean, sure, it's a little bit weird for an 11-year-old to be singing about being in love with someone, and sure, the song was probably written by like 20 label execs, but it does bop. I think my favorite thing, without a doubt, about Mason singing, I mean, it is very good, but my favorite thing about his singing is that he hasn't outgrown the phase that kids have where they don't show any emotion when they sing. Like, from when kids first learn how to sing, up until maybe 11 or 12, a kid singing in front of an audience just has absolutely no expression on their face. It's just, if I'm gonna be famous for some... Even if like the most beautiful voice is coming out of their mouth, it's just, there's nothing happening here. Next time you go to like a birthday party for a 5-year-old, watch all the kids sing happy birthday. It looks like they're summoning Satan. You know what I just realized? The reason he doesn't have an expression on his face is because he's just so goddamn cool that he doesn't give a shit. There's nothing cooler than not giving a shit, and this kid just clearly doesn't care at all. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty much a prodigy and I got famous because of my beautiful voice, but honestly, I just don't care. I know this video is a little bit different than my usual stuff, but sometimes it's nice to take a break from shitty content and watch something that's truly inspiring. If you're not Greg yet and you want to join, Greg is the strongest army on the internet. Greg is what I call my fans. It's probably the coolest name for a fan base ever. So if you want to join Greg, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications, and you can be Greg. Thank you, Amber Morgan, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I climb up to the top of a mountain and I yell, "I'm king of the world!" And then I actually become king of the world. But it's not as exciting as it sounds. It's actually a pretty bureaucratic job. It's a lot of sitting in an office, waiting for things to happen. It's not very fun, so stay tuned for that. Bye! What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of That Yummy Yum. That Yummy Yum? That Yummy Yummy. Guys, why does everyone think that I wrote Justin Bieber's new song? I've gotten a weirdly high amount of tweets from people saying that Justin Bieber's new song and music video both seem like something I would come up with. They're usually paired with tweets saying that the new song is very bad and that the music video is very uncreative, so I don't think it's a compliment. Didn't know you made music for Bieber now. You've come such a long way. I feel like Danny Gonzalez created this song and Justin stumbled upon it. This seems like a parody song Danny Gonzalez would write, like down to the dancing and everything. So Danny Gonzalez writes songs for Justin now? While I am a little bit flattered that so many people thought that I wrote a song that in reality it took 6 people to write, I did not write Yummy. I did not consult on the project. I did not direct the music video. I didn't even instruct Justin on how to dance in the music video. I guess it was just sort of a coincidence that he ended up dancing like me. A lot of you, if not most of you, have probably heard Justin's new song Yummy by now. But there's something really weird going on with the way Justin Bieber and his team are marketing this song. They are so desperate to get this song to #1 on the charts that they're doing the most ridiculous shit. And it's kind of sad to watch because it's just totally not working at all. And I think that it's very interesting and also not good. So I wanted to talk about it, and so now I'm gonna talk about it, and so let's complain. So because of copyright, I can't actually play any of the song because I have a feeling even if I played one tiny little second of the song, Justin Bieber's team would copyright claim it immediately. But that won't stop me from talking about the lyrics in a little segment I like to call Lyrical Analysis. Alright, let's get started with lyrical analysis. I'm still in the same place, as you noticed. I'm not moving locations for this segment. This segment also takes place here. I'm not going back to the update corner. Please don't make me go back to the update corner. It hurts my knees. Yeah, you got that yummy yum. That yummy yum. That yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy yum. That yummy yum. That yummy yummy. So already off to a rocky start. So this song is apparently about Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey, who presumably has that yummy yum. There's not really much to learn about his wife from this song, besides the fact that she has that yummy yum, but I'm glad that I at least know a little bit about her now. And I think that we can all agree that there's nothing more romantic than talking to your wife like she's a little baby, and calling her yummy, and saying she's got that yummy, yummy, yum. Oh, my baby's so yummy. Oh, she's so scrumptious. Oh, my baby's a
Yummy little girl, you got that yummy yum, don't you?
It's weird, because I feel like rappers a lot of times will talk about like girls shaking that ass and hitting it from the back, and for some reason just Justin Bieber telling his wife that she's got that yummy yum seems more intimate to me than that.
You got that yummy yum? Yes, you do. You got that yummy yum.
Bonafide stallion. Ain't no stable, no you stay on the run. Now, I think I know what he's going for here. He's trying to say his girl's like a free spirit. You know, she's a horse running wild, running in the wind. But all I can imagine these lines meaning is you're a horse, and you're not stable, you're unstable, and you may or may not be running from the law. My baby girl's a crazy horse. Oh man, there's a description for this line on Genius, and I thought that it would help explain the line better and be a little bit more flattering to his wife, but it actually makes it worse than I thought. Bieber compliments his wife, model Hailey Baldwin, by calling her a bona fide stallion. Traditionally, a stallion is a male uncastrated horse, while its female counterpart is called a mare. You hear that, babe? You're a fucking horse with big ol' horse balls. And you're insane. Okay, actually, maybe this does sound like something I would write. I kind of see it now. That jet set, watch the sunset, kinda, yeah. I don't even understand what this line means. We're on a jet and we're watching the sunset, kinda, yeah. He makes sure to throw in a mention of his clothing line, Drew House. Now the music video doesn't, in my opinion, really add much, as it's mostly just Justin Bieber eating a lot of food and dancing, admittedly a little bit like how I dance. Now while I thought the lyrics of the song themselves kind of did his wife a disservice by really only describing her as being yummy and also comparing her to a male horse, I personally think that the music video does even less to compliment his wife than the song does. Cause the foods that he's eating and calling yummy are not very good looking foods. Damn baby, you got that yummy yum. You're looking like some pea jello. You look like a lobster. Ooh, baby got a body like a dead fish. So that's the side of the story that most people know. That's the song, it's kind of bad. That's the music video, it's pretty generic. And on its own, I don't really think that it's that much worth talking about. Like, sure, it's bad, but pop stars release bad songs all the time. I'm also not one of those people that like hates Justin Bieber. I think that a lot of people, especially when he was younger, were like so harsh on him for no reason, just because he was like a little boy with a high voice. Like, he had the most disliked video on YouTube when he was like 12. Baby, when Justin Bieber released it, became the most disliked video on YouTube until, I think, 2018, when the YouTube Rewind took it over. That being said, I do have a problem with the very lame and honestly quite shady things Justin Bieber is doing to try to get his new song to #1 on the charts. I noticed a few days ago, if you go to Justin Bieber's YouTube channel, he's made a shit ton of videos out of Yummy. It's not just the music video. You know how most artists will just do a music video, or maybe sometimes they'll do a music video and a lyric video? Let's see how many videos Justin has made using Yummy. Justin Bieber Yummy official video. Justin Bieber Yummy lyric video. Justin Bieber Yummy animated video. Justin Bieber and Drew House Yummy animated video. Justin Bieber Yummy fan lip sync. Justin Bieber Yummy Beliebers React, which is just the exact same music video he posted before, but with reaction YouTubers popping in every now and again going like, wow! Holy shit! No way!
My heart is racing.
My heart is racing, dude. Justin Bieber loves his wife? This girl, like, keels over the second the song starts. Was that her legitimate reaction to just the beat dropping and Justin starting to sing? That happens in all of Justin's songs. It's not very surprising or unique to this one. Oh, shit! Justin singing on this one? Yo, I did not expect that, guys. Woo! Woo! The beginning of the song. Fuck yeah! A lot of these reactions seem very forced. I'm not saying they are. I'm sure there's people who legitimately enjoy this song. I'm not trying to knock that. You can like whatever you want. But the people who made this video definitely cherry-picked the reactions, so much so that the reactions in this video seem like totally not real. And then the last one is called Yummy Food Fight. A food fight video? So not only do you have a music video, lyric video, 2 animated videos, 2 fan-related videos, you also made a food fight video. What even is a food fight music video for a song? It honestly sounds kind of dope. I kind of want to start doing that for all of my songs from now on. Next song I drop, it's only gonna be a food fight video. No music video, no lyric video, just food fight video. Wait, the food fight video is just clips from movies and TV shows where they have food fights with the song Yummy playing over it. Oh. So, a lot of you might be wondering why. Why is Justin Bieber uploading so many videos with his song in it? Isn't a music video and lyric video, isn't that enough? I can't say for sure, but I think I know why. So for a while now, the Billboard charts for songs have included YouTube streams, but recently, just this year, I think January 3rd, they started counting YouTube streams for albums as well, their album charts. So I assume he's doing this so that Yummy gets to the top of the charts for singles, and then once he releases the album that Yummy is on, that will also get to the top of the charts. So I guess it makes sense why he's doing this, but it still seems like so lame. What, just uploading all of these videos that it's not adding anything. Does anyone care that some editor that Justin paid stitched together a bunch of food fight footage with his song over it? Like, how is that interesting or neat? I don't know why I said neat. How is that neat? Things need to be neat to be okay with me. That's why they call me Neat Dan. So not only does Justin Bieber have all of these songs on his channel, he's also clearly commissioned other popular YouTubers to post videos using the song. I'm assuming that he paid them in some way, or just having his name attached to things is payment enough for some people. He made a video with Lele Pons, and when I say with, I mean he wasn't actually there. He just FaceTimed Lele Pons at the beginning of the video, and then the rest of the video is Lele Pons and her friends dancing to the song.
Hey, Justin.
What's going on?
Hey, I love your song, Yummy. I swear. And I'm not the only one that likes it. I promise. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
I wonder if they made her say she likes Yummy. It seems like such a weird, unnatural way to start the video. Hey, Justin, I swear I like your song. I swear I do. I don't know how in this video Justin Bieber comes across as so simultaneously disinterested, but also like super insecure about his song. Like, what does he even do? He's like looking off to the side. He's not even looking at her, but then when she says she likes the song, he's like, do you promise?
I promise.
You promise you like the song?
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. Oh, you gotta prove it.
I will prove it. I have all my friends here love it, so I'm gonna prove it. We all love it.
You gotta prove it. You gotta prove you like my song. I don't believe you, because everyone keeps saying they like the song, but then it's not #1 on the charts, so I feel like people are lying to me. Prove you like the song. The only way I'll believe you is if you make a whole video of you and all of your famous friends dancing to it. You must dance with King Batch to my song. That's the only way you'll earn my trust. Oh, Justin Bieber is also dancing to the song. He's just on FaceTime. Why could he not even make the effort to be there? Did he even want to do this? Now I'm confused. Whose idea was this? It must just be Justin's marketing team. I don't really think that this is all Justin's big master plan to get to #1 on the charts. I think it's a lot of people working for him and Justin sort of dragging his feet through this whole process. He also made a video with David Dobrik, which was actually pretty entertaining, at least a lot more entertaining than this Lele Pons video. It was mostly just him surprising people. David would bring people into his car, ask them about Justin Bieber, and then Justin Bieber would pop out. There were a couple times where people were like, I didn't like the song, and then Justin pretended to like be mad about it. It was kind of funny. But then there was a part where he gets out of the car and there's like a huge group of people standing there and Justin has to make sure that everyone has heard and enjoys his song Yummy.
Have you guys heard the song yet, Yummy? Can you sing it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if the whole crowd was just like, no, we don't like it. It's not very good, Justin. And then he makes them prove it. Again, he makes them sing the song. He's like, you gotta prove that you have heard my song. Sing the word in the song. Another weird promotional thing that Justin was doing was in the lead up to when he was dropping the song, he kept posting pictures of babies on his Instagram, and the only caption he would put for them was #yummy. Wait, I thought yummy was like a sexual thing. Is it not a sexual thing? Or at the very least a romantic thing? Was I wrong? Did I misinterpret the whole song? Because surely Justin Bieber isn't saying that these babies are sexy. Right? So what does yummy mean aside from like, oh, you're sexy? What do these babies have that Justin Bieber's wife also has? Feet? That's that yummy yum. But the worst of all of the promotional stuff that Justin Bieber has done for his song Yummy is this series of images that he posted on Instagram. Now, I have heard that Justin didn't make this, one of his fan accounts did, and then he just reposted it on here. A lot of people are saying that he made this. I don't think that's true, because he'd be talking about himself in the third person. I don't think Justin Bieber makes any of the promotional graphics he puts on his Instagram. But at any rate, he still posted it on his personal Instagram. How to get Yummy to #1. Spotify. Create a playlist with Yummy on repeat and stream it. Don't mute it. Play it at a low volume. Let it play while you sleep. If you're not from the US, you can download a VNP app. I assume they mean a VPN app, like ExpressVPN. Set the VPN to US, and then create a Spotify account. Holy shit, what a shady thing to tell your fans to do. Play the song on repeat over and over all night while you sleep. It almost seems like an admission by whoever made this that the song isn't very good, because it's like, listen, dude, you don't have to listen to it while you're awake, all right? Just put it on while you sleep. We just need to get Justin Bieber those sweet, sweet streams. iTunes. Buy the song on iTunes. Buy the song multiple times on Justin's website. The weird thing is, I feel like Justin Bieber is so rich that if he really wanted to, couldn't he just buy the song so many times that the song goes to #1 on the charts? I don't know how flexible Billboard's rules are, but like, a purchase is a purchase, and if he buys it 50 million times, you know, who's to say that's not legit? Remember, this is Justin's comeback, and if we all come together, we can give him his 6th #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Share this post with everyone you know. Let's do this! I mean, that sentence pretty much says it all. We can get Justin his 6th #1 on the charts. Why does he need 6? That's like the shadiest part of all of this, is that Justin Bieber has already had 5 #1s. Why does he need to cheat the system to get his 6? It seems like a weird ego thing where it's like, I have to be the most popular in the world. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the whole situation. I guess when you think about it, the moral of the story here is stream Yummy. But by me, not Justin. Hey girl, you looking good? I hope this doesn't come off as too inappropriate, but ha!
You got that yummy on.
You're a ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back, babe. You're a chewy, chunky, gummy, wummy, tasty little treat. Put this record on repeat, listen while you sleep, baby. Baby, you're a princess, ooh, you look delicious. Make me want a chef's kiss, mwah, mwah, mwah. Yummy. Body like a dead fish, face like scrambled eggs, bitch. That's a balanced breakfast, yeah. I know just what you wanna hear. You're looking like lasagna, and you know you make me wanna, ooh, make all your problems disappear. You look like ravioli, and I got the formula. You're a ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back, hit it from the back, babe. You're a chewy, chunky, gummy, wummy, tasty little treat. Put this record on repeat, listen while you sleep, baby. Damn, you looking sweet, babe. Sweet, babe. Good enough to eat, baby. So I'ma eat your feet, babe. Eat your feet, and for dessert I'ma eat your shirt. Eat your fucking shirt. Hey, you know what would be kinda fun? What? Let's all game the Billboard charts to make this #1. That'd be really fun. Why won't the paparazzi leave me be? Please just treat me like a person, I'm not a piece of meat. You're a ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back, hit it from the back, babe. You're a chewy, chunky, gummy, wummy, tasty little treat. Put this record on repeat, listen while you sleep. You're a scrumptious little spicy hot tamale in my mouth. Way too spicy, spicy, ouch, had to spit it out, babe. You're a crazy fucking horse that's on the run from the police. Crazy horse, don't hurt me please, begging on my knees, baby. Crazy horse, don't hurt me please. What law did this horse break?
So stream that instead. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. That's what I call my subscribers. I call them Greg. Isn't that kind of funny? Doesn't that kind of make you want to follow me just to kind of see what it's like? All right, thank you, Penny Kyle, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I forget my foot at home. I leave for work and I forget my foot. Bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, over now. So why are you still watching this?
Hello everyone, welcome back. Everybody crack open a sparkling water. There's a lot to go over on the subreddit today, so I want to just get right into it. A lot's been happening, so everybody take a sip. And then let's do top, and it's been a couple weeks, so let's do month. Yes, indeed, we've got the biggest news of all right here on the top of the subreddit, guys. I am gonna be a dad, and Laura is gonna be a mom. Laura basically already is a mom. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you also missed it in the most recent main channel video, we're having a baby. It's due in October. We're very excited, as you can tell. The caption of this Reddit post is, so that's why he bought the tactical stroller. No, but seriously, I'm so happy for him and he's gonna be a great dad. First off, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's been wishing us well in the comments and everything. It's very sweet. I'm really excited. Just a heads up, I'm probably gonna be taking some time off once we have the baby. I'm not really sure how much yet, because I think I have a brand deal I have to do in December, so I'll probably post a video in December, but I don't know, I might take like, I don't know. I might be gone for a while, so yeah, just a heads up on that. Interesting you brought up the tactical stroller. I've seen a few people mention that, like, oh, he must have bought that because they knew they were having a baby, and he just wanted to make a video about it. It was actually kind of a crazy coincidence. The two were totally separate, and I started making the tactical stroller video first. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, oh, that's funny, I'll start making a video about it. And I bought it, I ordered it, I started the video, and then we found out that we were having a baby while I was making that video. It was actually kind of like a crazy coincidence. When I posted that video, I got a lot of comments being like, oh, I thought this was gonna be like a pregnancy announcement or something. Also people being like, this probably came up on his For You page because he's expecting a baby and so it got advertised to him. No, we didn't even know that we were having a baby yet like when I started making the video. Bro's gonna have the ultimate tactical baby. You know what? I still have the stroller. It's in my basement. It's covered in paintballs, but I'm probably gonna hose it off and actually use it. Or like we'll give it to Laura's parents or my parents so that like if they're ever staying with them, they have a stroller. It's a nice stroller. It was expensive. I'm not just gonna get rid of it. So I did have to make the conscious decision to keep it because we just moved. So I was like, we could get rid of it now or I can bring it. So we have it. It's in the basement. Oh my God, Danny has to buy the pony up daddy now. Oh no. No, it's not gonna be that kind of kid. It's not gonna be that kind of kid. They're not gonna like that sort of thing, so no. I like that was in response to a comment about the tactical stroller. That just made me think like, instead of the tactical stroller, he should buy the pony up dad to take the kid up for walks outside. I'm on all fours crawling around with a saddle on my back and the baby is riding me. That would be sick. It has got to be true. Why would he spend so much on a stroller? I'm so happy right now. It's unbelievable. I hate to break it to you, dude, but I just wanted to test the stroller. That was literally just for the video. He also like destroyed the stroller. Yeah, I was not intending to keep that thing. Okay. This is cursed. This is awful. Yeah, I'm just gonna downvote that real quick. I accidentally told my grandma Danny was pregnant, but she was really happy about it. Bro, Danny's having a baby. Oh, sorry, grandma, I didn't mean to text you. Tell him I said congratulations. Who is Danny? Dude, your grandma types crazy. How can your grandma find the emojis, but can't find the space bar? That's wild. But I like that she sent a link to my favorite website, who.is.danny. It's my favorite website. It's just a picture of me. It makes everything she says like seem way more dramatic too. Who is Danny? This.is.so.cute. Oh shoot, dude, my paparazzi videos are on the subreddit. Let's go. Okay, you know what was crazy? Seeing people's reactions to these in real time as I was posting them was insane, dude. I feel like I was driving people crazy. I felt so bad. I wasn't really trying to trick you guys. Like, this wasn't one of my like, I'm gonna trick my whole audience type of experiments. I was just kind of like trying to see how I could improve upon Ryan Hals's method. So that's why I was posting them. But people on TikTok were coming up with all sorts of crazy ass theories as to what I was doing. Like, oh, he's gonna post a video called like, I tricked all my fans into thinking I was getting followed by the paparazzi. Or like, guys, these are so obviously fake. He's probably faking something else, and this is just to distract us from that thing. I saw so many TikToks about it. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna try to pull them up. Okay, so this is one of the TikToks I saw. I saw so many trying to come up with theories. This one says, no, what if the real prank Danny's trying to pull is just driving his fan base to insanity? Because now every single newly created Danny Gonzalez fan account I see, I'm just like, wait, is this him? Now no one can trust anyone, and this was his plan all along. And the whole reason for putting out the paparazzi account is to show it's obviously him when he's really lurking somewhere else, and we'll never know for sure what other accounts are actually his. I felt so bad watching these all come out because I was like, oh my god, dude, it's not that deep. Are you on Greg Gonzalez / Viral Vision News TikTok? What do you guys think the video is gonna be called? Guys, what if this one is a red herring to distract us from his actual plan to disguise himself as someone else? The amount of like attributing motive that people did when I was posting these was insane. Because honestly, I was just fucking around. I was just like being silly. I was just kind of goofing around. At first, I wanted to just kind of end my video about the Halsey brothers with some TikToks that I made as kind of like parodies of their TikToks. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go make a bunch of these and I'll just end the video with these. But then as I got to planning and like making them, I was like, well, I don't really know if I want to just like end the video with a compilation of TikToks. That seems kind of lame. So how can I use these to like add another section onto the video? So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just like make another segment where I use these TikToks to give them suggestions for how they can improve their videos. So be like kind of parodying their videos while also like adding another funny element to the video. So that was my whole plan. So it was kind of just like a silly little extra bit to the video. But seeing everyone like theorize and come up with conspiracies of what I was doing made me feel like in ancient times when sometimes it would rain and sometimes it wouldn't, and people would think that like the rain god was mad at them and come up with all these reasons why the rain god's not making it rain. I felt like the rain god, dude. Actually, no, not the rain god. I felt like, I guess just like clouds. I felt like how clouds would feel if they could feel. Yeah, I just felt like clouds, man. Sometimes it rains and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I post a bunch of paparazzi videos of myself on TikTok and sometimes I don't, man. You're just gonna have to get used to it. Plan your crops accordingly. Oh, but the craziest thing that happened is, okay, so I made the TikTok account Viral Vision News. I uploaded all of the TikToks to that, then re-downloaded them, and then deleted that account. Really, I privated it first, and then after a while, I was like, I should just delete it because people were finding it. Some kid made a TikTok account called Viral Vision News, but he replaced the L with an I because he obviously couldn't get my account name. So he just tried to make it look as much like Viral Vision News as possible. And like nobody noticed that it wasn't this like the same account name. So people thought that this was the account that I made. And he gained like 13,000 followers by like kind of pretending to be me. He made his bio Effinitely Day, Otnay, Annie Day, Gonzalez Gay, and then just started posting the most unhinged edits of me. It's crazy because like this really had nothing to do with my video. It was just some kid that like took an opportunity and seized it. But it's so funny because like all of the comments on this dude's videos were like genuinely chomping at the bit trying to figure out how all of this is connected. I'm so excited for whatever video this is gonna be for.
For some reason you guys seem to not believe me when I say that I'm not Danny Gonzalez. You can see here that I am not him. I am a
child.
This is literally Danny Gonzalez, can't you tell by his voice and house style? Oh, Danny probably paid him off to make this video. Guys, when I tell you to use your critical thinking skills, I mean it so hard, dude. It's not even the same account name. There's an I in there. And people were like including this account in their conspiracies of like, okay, so he's got these fake paparazzi videos and then he's paying some 15-year-old kid to post these weird ambiguous TikToks where he keeps saying he's not Danny Gonzalez. What the fuck is going on, dude? So yeah, anyway, I thought that was funny. If I do another video like this, I should probably plan a little bit better so that the account can't be so easily spoofed, maybe. But I think that the video did better because I posted all these TikToks beforehand. It was, in a way, it was kind of like a trailer for the video. Like, it was like, it got people interested in what the idea of the video was before I even posted it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I saw some people saying this. I tricked everyone into thinking my wife was pregnant. Do you guys think I'm a sociopath, man? There were genuinely people that believed that. I was pretty surprised by that. My little sister watching a Danny video on her flip phone. Dude, that is dedication, man. It's like the tiniest screen you could possibly watch a video on. I can't even think of a smaller screen you could do that on. An Apple Watch, maybe? The speakers on that thing are probably crazy, too. Like, my voice probably sounds like a little... like it's coming out of a tiny little can. Well, I appreciate the dedication. Behold, the commentary collab web. Okay, let's check it out. Who do we got? We got Chad, Jarvis, Jordan, Danny, Nick, D'Angelo, Drew, Curtis, Eddie, Cody, Jacob. And I have collabed with Chad, Jarvis. Okay, actually I have collabed with Jordan too because I was on Jarvis and Jordan's Did I say Jarvis and Jordan? Jarvis and Jordan. I was on their podcast. Collabed with Nick. I've collabed with Curtis. Oh, I've collabed with Cody also. Dude, this web needs some work, man. I've collabed with Eddie too. Yeah, I think this needs to be taken back to the shop and looked at a little bit. Back to the drawing board, please. We need like a heat map kind of web or something where you can tell like by the thickness of the line how many times each person has collaborated with the other or something like that. This could be better. I like the format and it's kind of interesting to look at. But yeah, because like my lines with like Drew and probably Curtis would be pretty thick. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting to see. So I'm looking forward to a V2 if possible. Eventually, you could connect it to other genres of YouTube and you could like kind of make a whole YouTube ecosystem collab web, but have like clusters for different like genres. That'd be kind of cool. I'm putting this all on you, whoever made this. If you ain't got elegance. Is that a Hello Dolly reference? If you ain't got elegance, go ahead and make that whole thing with every YouTuber in every genre. That would be really cool to see. Congrats to Danny on the baby. He's gonna be a great dad.
She's on X Games mode.
Hey, I gotta keep my baby tactical, man. No, don't worry. I'm not gonna do that with my baby. I got it all out of my system with this one. Danny said we need more high quality memes, so I present this subreddit lore. Okay. See, this is what I want to see. Some lore to the subreddit. We need collective community lore. Let's see what they've got. Okay, user best penalty 3475 calculating what facial feature to remove from Danny. We got Greg's arguing over the secret to Danny's eternal youth. How Danny feels after using the tack light. That's so true, dude. And the stroller, honestly. Sub finding anything that has more than a 1% resemblance to Danny. Greg's after finally searching up if Greg is the fastest growing army on the internet. The sub after realizing only Ghostly Orchid is allowed to use their telekinetic powers. True Greg's explaining the in-depth lore of the My Bones Are Getting Squishy joke. And the sub's content exploding after Danny posts a new video. Thank you for the lore. I appreciate the new sparkly shiny meme. It's beautiful. Oh dude, I've been wanting to talk about these videos too. I saw Eddie did a TikTok about these, but I've seen people tweeting them at me too. This account posts so many videos. They've posted like dozens and dozens of videos like this. Khloe Kardashian versus Danny Gonzalez, where like every video they're comparing me to a different celebrity, also making it kind of sound like we have some kind of beef or something. Khloe Kardashian versus Danny Gonzalez. Who would win in a fight? But yeah, look it. They've posted so many videos and like they're like not even comparing me to other YouTubers, which is the crazy part. They're comparing me to like A-list celebrities. But it seems like they'll like go through one person, like they did me and compared me to like every person possible, and then they move on to someone else. So then they started doing Eddie, and then if you scroll a little farther after Eddie, they started doing Sophia Nygaard. I'll click on one of the videos so you can see kind of what they look like.
She was born on 27 June 1984. Currently in 2023, her age is 38.
Okay, so that's Khloe. There's a lot of facts about Khloe. He goes through a bunch. The verses just makes it seem like he's comparing like how tall Khloe is to how tall I am, and like the audience is left to decide like who won. This is like epic rap battles of history in a way.
Number 2, his name is Danny Gonzalez. He was born on June 12, 1994.
So true.
And currently in 2023, he is 28 years old.
Yes, dude, he is spitting.
He is 5 feet 11 inch tall. His weight is 70 kilograms.
I don't know kilograms, but maybe.
He is YouTuber by profession.
Yep.
He is very famous on YouTube with 6.09 million subscribers.
How does Chloe compare on YouTube, by the way? Does he bring up her YouTube account at all? No, it doesn't look like he does. So he's not even comparing the same thing.
His wife name is Laura. His nationality is American.
Yes.
And his net worth is approximately $5.09 million.
Shit. Dude, okay, how does that compare to Chloe? Probably richer than her, right? No, okay. No, she's worth $60 million. So anyway, yeah, this account is awesome. I was honestly so curious how I compared to Olivia Rodrigo. So this is great. I can just click on this video and like check it out anytime.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
She was born on February 20, 2003. Number 2, his name is Danny Gonzalez. He was born on June 12, 1994. And currently in 2023, he is 28 years old.
I don't like that the music stops when he gets to me. The music was playing through the whole Olivia Rodrigo part.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Just makes it seem so ominous that you stop the music when you start talking about me. Why don't I get the music? Horror music starts playing.
He was born on June 12, 1994. And currently in 2023, he is 28 years old.
This makes it seem like I went missing or something. All right, well, anyway, thank you to Reality in Fact for the post. Okay, well, yeah, we got another Pride Month shout out. What's up, Pride Month? Hello, gays. How we doing? This is from my stream that I did last night. So if you don't know, I've been streaming every once in a while on YouTube on the Danny Gonzalez channel because I'm trying to speedrun Minecraft. I'm doing a video where I'm working on seeing if I can speedrun Minecraft. So if you want to come and watch me, go and subscribe to that channel. Sometimes I live stream on there, but also all of like the past 3 live streams that I've done are still up on there. So you can go check those out. But yeah, that's been pretty fun. And I think I'm gonna do it. I'm getting better. I'm a lot better than I was when I started. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Bye. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another hilariously low-effort video. Today I'm going to be reacting to my old Vines. So as most of you, if not all of you know, I used to be a Viner. Big account, over 2 million subs. I used to make Vines like almost every day in and day out, like building on my following and having a lot of fun, and then a few months ago, Vine just deleted all of it. So occasionally I just lay awake at night thinking about my old Vines and how much I miss making Vines and how much I miss Vine. So I decided to do a little reacting to my old Vines video. Also, before we get started, shout out to CaliGirl4566. Thank you for turning my notifications on. If you want to be the shout out in the next video, make sure you turn on my notifications and be one of the first people to comment on this video, and you could be chosen. There's gonna be ones in here that I know I'm not gonna think are funny, because there were Vines that when I made them, I knew they weren't funny, and I just posted them because I thought other people would like them. And there's also Vines in here that I think are hilarious that did not do well at all because I just have a weird sense of humor, I guess. And so nobody else thought they were funny. So, also sorry for the mess behind me. I'm moving. My next video will probably be in my new apartment. So, let's get started. Oh yeah, this one's not very funny. This one was like after they announced Vine was shutting down and I kept making them, but I was like sad and just didn't care anymore. This one was a perfect loop. I was very impressed with this one. I thought that was really clever.
Cat's got your tongue.
That is so irresponsible of you.
No,
You're
not my best.
beat drop. You're in so much trouble after this.
Classic when the beat drops meme.
Eat a Snickers. You're not the same when you're hungry. Shut up.
I actually do like that. Oh, I really like this one. When I posted that, that was like the best any of my Vines had ever done at that point. That was like, I think it got like 50,000 likes or something, and I was like so freaked out. This one I thought was really funny. I don't think anybody really got it, but that's like the music video for that song. So it was the whole thing at the time. I really like that one. That one actually did really well. And so did this one. It's not even that funny. I think people just like that one because it's like, ooh, this is a popular song.
That's so funny.
That was one of my best ones, I think.
I already did. You didn't pee your pants. I know, I peed your pants. What? Oh my god! Oh, dude, it smells like Up Dog in here. Wait, what's Up Dog? That?
Okay, some people didn't know that that was editing and thought that I had really strapped a dog to the roof or the ceiling of my house.
In pursuit of the murder suspect, she has
I really like this one.
hair, sparkling eyes, beautiful smile. Perfect.
Oh, this one was really fun. I had just bought a drone and I was like, how can I use my drone for a Vine now? And so I just like thought of that, but it was actually, I think it actually did really well.
What are you doing? Follow that car! Is he gonna follow me back? No, I don't think so. Then no!
I like that one. That one, you can tell that I was sitting in a hot car because as the Vine goes on, my face gets more and more sweaty.
Liam Neeson?
This is one of my favorite ones.
Liam Neeson's Nissan is Nissan and Nissan?
Most of my best Vines don't have me in it, or my face in
Is this
it.
where you've been for the past 10 years? Dad, no! I think my parents are finally asleep. You know what that means? Pillow fight! Kill it! Kill it! Come on, do it!
I thought that was really clever. Sometimes I did that cloning effect in my Vines, where there would be two of me at the same time. A lot of people didn't know it was editing, so they just thought I had a twin.
Time to try out my new glasses. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Everything is so clear. What do you want to be when you grow up, Jimmy? A dinosaur?
I actually thought this one was really dumb when I posted it, but it did like really, really well. This is one of my favorites too.
Here's my paper. Thank you. What is this? You said type 4 paragraphs. I thought you said 4 parrot graphs. I thought you said 4 pairs of drafts.
I thought I was so clever when I thought of all those. I just remember thinking like, oh, people are gonna think I'm so clever. This is a good one. That's like the second most popular Vine I ever made. And I remember when I was posting it, I was like, I remember texting somebody being like, should I post this? This is so dumb. I don't think it's gonna do well. And then now it's like, it had like 800,000 likes or something.
Little black dress, watch out for those eyes, cause she's armed and dangerous like bow. Get you with that one shot.
I'm kind of nervous to ask Stacy out. Come on, dude, grow a pair. Oh my god!
Salad puns.
Hey!
Relatable.
What's your name? I'm Quan.
Oh god. Not again.
Oh god, remember Hit the Quan?
I don't know!
I did not like that song. I don't know why. But I had to use it in the Vine because I knew it was like popular.
It's mine now.
Yo, this party is hopping. I am so turned.
I was really proud of the editing on that. Looking back on it, it's not that good, but I thought it was like so good and I was like, oh man, it really looks like I'm flopping around like
better
that.
than me? Yeah, I do. Oh, come off your high horse. Nay. Alright, we've got the chicken Alfredo. And the shrimp scampi. Oh god!
I really like that one. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones too. I got so many comments being like, that's not a trumpet, that's a clarinet. It's also a sponge and it's also made up, so.
Anybody in here own a white Explorer? That's me. You left your lights on.
I thought this one was really clever too.
I broke my leg! Don't worry, I'm a doctor. Are you sexually active? What does that have to do with my leg? I don't know. I just thought you were cute. Aww.
My most popular Vine ever. I'm not in it. I got so many comments after this Vine saying, I thought you were like 16 years old.
Oh my god! I know.
I have a young face.
So ugly. What?
So.
It's forever.
First dance when they're feeling in love.
Delicious and nutritious.
I really like
Girl
that
Scout
one.
Cookies. Now made with real Girl Scouts. What?
I like
Dude,
that
look
one
how
too.
big my new shoes are. Well, you know what they say about Bigfoot. You mean big feet? They'll try to tell you he's not real, but I've seen it.
This is when I was going through that phase where I green screened myself into every single music video I possibly could. I really like this one.
Jonathan, I don't love you anymore.
Hi! Go, get
I really like dark humor.
Spencer. What? Ow! Jeez! Dad, can you drive me to the movies? Why can't you be more like your friend Kevin? Dad, Kevin went missing yesterday. That moment when you enter a room and forget why you went in there. Oh, that's right, I was getting chased by a serial killer.
That Vine, I fell like that like 9 times with the slow motion on, just trying to get it to look right. And I ended up like bruising my knees really badly because I just kept falling. And then eventually I just like faked it or something. I was like, why do I even need to be falling? I love this one. I thought that was so funny.
Whoa. Today must be my lucky day.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Dark humor. Dark humor.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
This was the biggest Vine I had ever had at that point. It was like second on the comedy page, and like people from like high school were like texting me, being like, "Dude, you're on Vine," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Wait, why did you kill my dog? Dude, chill. You're right. I didn't even like that dog.
Green screening myself into things. I went through a phase where that's like all my Vines were, and they all took like 2 hours to edit. I don't know why I kept doing it. Yeah, here's another one. Green screening myself into a music video.
I challenge you to a dance-off. He is so fresh.
It was very funny.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'm so sorry. No. Whoa.
That was pretty good. I know a lot. Oh.
Who gives a knife to a chair?
That Vine didn't do that well, but that's like among like people who followed me, like one of their favorite Vines for some reason. I think it's just like so goofy. I don't really know why people like it that much.
First things first, I'm the realist. First things first, I'm Bruce Willis. First things first, I'm Bear Grylls. First things first, I'm the Skrillex.
That's another one where I was like, oh dude, I'm so clever when I came up with that.
What are you doing, Dad? Dad, no.
Don't tell him. No, you say you're down with it.
I got so many comments about my shadow on that thing. That's the thing about Vine comments is if there's one thing that's off, everybody comments about it. So that's all your comments are.
You got that right.
I remember being so annoyed by that. I was like, okay, I get it. I can't change it now. I already posted it. Green screening myself into a music video.
I was wondering when you'd show up. I was wondering when you would show up. I've got you now. Darn it.
I was running through the six with my nose. You know how that
I
shit
had a
goes.
weird haircut back then. I don't know, why is my hair so short? This isn't my Vine, this is Aaron's, but still funny.
So tell me more. Well, I kind of feel like my therapist is hitting on me. And how does that make you feel? Pretty good. So then me and Mike went, I think you mean Mike and I. Congratulations, man, you're cool. Whoa! All right, how's everything tasting over here? Are you my waiter from Applebee's? Uh-huh. What are you doing in my room?
I love that Vine. You don't touch the sky,
Gonna get a name for your
There's a
order.
new song by Jason Derulo, I think, that says
God, what is
kiss,
that?
kiss
It's
the
been
sky
happening
or
for
something,
weeks.
so it sounds like kiss the sky, and that's all I think
Hey,
about.
would you get out of here?
Oh, this is a
alright?
perfect loop one.
Are you being
Oh,
annoying?
the compilation
Get
didn't
out
even
of
put the
my
loop in,
life.
so it's just
We're
like
going
looks
on
like some random
siblings and
Vine.
teachers, get out of my life! Now, when your parents make something you hate for dinner. Oh yeah, it's dinner time. I'm so excited. What is this? I'm going to Chipotle.
That was my first Vine that got like on the comedy page, and I was like, I know this is gonna do well, but I don't find it funny at all.
It starts with
I got a lot of comments after that being like, wow, Danny, I'm unfollowing you. I can't believe you vape.
Where are you going?
Granted, a lot of people probably thought I was like 13
Can I
years
have your
old because
autograph?
I
Of course, buddy.
have a young
Should I make
face,
this out
but
to whom? Are you correcting my grammar? Listen here, I don't need to take this from. It's really hot. Oh, sorry. Oh, I get it, because you're like hot. No, because of climate change. Senpai wouldn't notice me. So I baked him into a senpai. And then I ate him out.
that one's just weird. That one is so weird.
I think we should see other people.
I also went through a phase where I shot all of my Vines on my super high quality camera
Hey, whoa, man.
because the phone that I had was an Android and the camera was like super bad, and so I just shot all my Vines and edited them on my computer.
Michael keeps pausing mid-sentence at like really weird times. Oh, hey, Michael! Can I buy your son a bike for his birthday? I want to be just like you when I grow up.
This is another loop, but I bet it's not gonna show it.
I had a bad dream.
Yep.
Can I sleep in
That
your
doesn't
bed
make any
tonight?
sense
Sure,
when
why
it's not a
Oh,
loop.
thanks. I'm Paul, by the way. Nice to meet you. Good night.
That's at a mall in Illinois, and I've had a bunch of people send me videos of them recreating that. I thought that was so funny. SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob.
Through the door.
I remember reading a comment on that Vine that was like, what's wrong with being hydrated? Like, oh, so only gym teachers can be hydrated? And it was like, dude, it's a joke.
All right, that's the end. I've never done a reaction video like this before, so I'm sorry if that was not what reaction videos are supposed to be. If you did watch my Vines, thank you for watching them. I really had fun making them, and it was like a really, really fun part of my life. So it's really sad that Vine's not around anymore, but I'm glad that I got to experience like being a part of the community and like growing a following and stuff like that. It was really cool. If it weren't for Vine, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I started making Vines when I was a sophomore in college, and I was studying computer science. And I did graduate, but after college, I just started pursuing social media like I still am now. And so if Vine didn't exist, I would probably be working a desk job right now doing programming or something like that. So I'm super appreciative to Vine because I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Vine. So anyways, that's all I have for you today. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn my notifications on because...
Hey guys, real quick, I just came out with some holiday merch. It's up at DannyGonzalez.store. It's really fun, great for spreading holiday cheer. Got a really nice design, and I also restocked a bunch of other merch. So if you want any of it, head on over to DannyGonzalez.store. All right, and here's the video. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Your Mind's Full Potential. You might not have known this, but actually watching my videos is the only way to unlock your mind's true potential. You only use 10% of your brain unless you're watching my videos. Then you use 11% of it. Does anybody else remember, like, this was like 9 or 10 years ago, every athlete, like professional and non-professional, wore these wristbands. I'm not talking about Livestrong wristbands, because everybody wore those, and I even wore those, and I didn't even play sports. I'm talking about power balance wristbands. Do you guys remember those? When I was in high school, every athlete wore one, and they were just like a total scam, a complete hoax. I don't know how no one has talked about this. I mean, I guess it was 10 years ago, so that makes sense why no one is talking about it right now. I'm a little late to the party, but these things are like the biggest scam of all time. And I don't know how they just kind of went under the radar. The reason I was reminded of them is because this commercial popped up in my YouTube recommended recently, and I watched it. It's for a slightly different product, but sort of the same premise. So if you never saw the Power Balance bracelets, this will clue you in as to exactly what they do. Precisely what they do.
That was crazy.
iRenew is amazing and it's awesome.
I love my iRenew.
Yeah, it worked for me.
It is amazing.
Hi, I'm Art Edmonds, and all of these people are excited about iRenew.
That is so cool.
That's crazy.
This is great. What is it?
This is great. What the fuck am I wearing? So right off the bat, this bracelet must be something special, right? There's something up with this bracelet. Like, look at how people are reacting to just wearing it. Just like having it on their wrist. They're like, oh my God, whoa, what? A thing on my, it goes all the way around my wrist? Dude. What is it?
Athletes wear it, celebrities wear it, and you've heard the buzz about it on Talk TV and the internet.
No, I haven't. Whoa, celebrities and athletes use it? Athletes, like unnamed number 23 baseball player and generic stock photo of celebrity. I've always just wanted to be like both of them. Give me the bracelet. I don't even know what the fuck it does, but I need that shit on my wrist now. Also, this commercial is so lazy. Like, first off, they couldn't even get real pictures of celebrities and athletes. But then the stock photos that they did use, they didn't even put the bracelet on his wrist. They could have photoshopped it on, but he's like not even wearing it in the picture. And celebrities like this guy use it. He's not using it right now. He's gonna use it later when he gets home. He likes to use it in private.
Now I feel great. I feel like I can hold my balance better.
I'm doing my job better.
It just gave me more strength, I think, all the way around.
I feel definitely more balanced. Feel stronger.
Okay, so we get some testimonials from some normal people, one of which is the world's most nervous waiter.
I definitely feel more balanced, stronger, less likely to commit acts of violence, more flexible. Can't forget about that. Hey, did you see any cops lurking around here when you came in?
What? No.
No? Okay, good. Huh? I was just wondering, that's all. I have to go. Don't eat the soup, there's blood in it.
And according to these people, these normal people who, I don't know about you, but I trust with my life, this bracelet helps you balance, improves your strength, and your endurance. One weird thing though that I'm noticing is that the actual spokesperson for the product isn't saying any of that. He so far has not said a single thing about the product, in fact. They're just letting the normal people make the claims, almost like the claims aren't true, and so the company knows that they can't be making the claims, but they can show other people making the claims. Other people can say whatever they want. Fuck. They could just put in clips of people being like, yeah, I think it brought my dad back from the dead. He's a corpse. He's a decaying body. He's a skeleton, and he's just going to work like normal now. I love it.
Real stories like these are what get me excited about introducing iRenew to the world. Just put it on, and you'll experience the difference.
Oh yeah, that guy's experiencing the difference, all right. This dude just hit a golf ball so far that he said, wow, as he watched it go. Gosh, I used to be terrible at golf. I was embarrassed. But then I put on the iRenew bracelet, and now I'm hitting 747s out of the sky with my swing because of a fucking bracelet. I've killed a lot of people.
Balance alone's amazing. iRenew really has made a difference. I really like it.
Well, I need this when I walk my dog. She always takes me for a ride.
The spokesperson's like, yeah, dude, whatever. I mean, shit, whatever you say. Legally, I can't confirm or deny that it does those things. So I'm just going to kind of vaguely nod and be like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, wear it when you walk your dog. Maybe it'll help you talk to it. I don't know. This commercial is so vague. They still haven't said how it works, or like what is the bracelet? What is it made out of? How could a bracelet possibly make you stronger? Is it like an Iron Man type thing? It's like a bionic thing? Bionic thing? A science thing? Is that a science thing? I bet it is.
Athletes and celebrities have paid hundreds, even thousands of dollars to get their hands on this technology. But now you can get your iRenew for just $19.99.
What? Athletes and celebrities have paid hundreds and thousands of dollars for this technology? What technology? It just looks like a rubber bracelet with a piece of metal on it. What is it? What's in there?
I'm sold. iRenew is my next secret for sure.
Oh yeah, you can trust this guy. A guy like this, saying it's gonna be his next secret. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I can tell he's got a lot of secrets. So when he starts talking about his next secret, yeah, you can bet I'm gonna believe him.
As soon as you get it, put it on. If it doesn't work exactly like you've seen in this commercial, put it back in the box and send it back for a full refund of the purchase price.
But I didn't see it do anything in the commercial. So how could it work exactly like it did in the commercial? But I guess also, how could it not, you know? It goes onto the wrist, and it stays there. It works just like it did in the commercial. When I saw this commercial a few days ago, the first thing that popped into my head was these power balance bracelets. Because I didn't remember anything about them, except for the fact that every athlete at my high school wore these. And whenever I would ask them what it does, they would just be like, it helps you balance. And I remember being like kind of skeptical at the time, but not really looking much into it. But you know what? I think I've lived in the dark long enough. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to find out what these bracelets do. And I think there's no better time to do it than literally 10 years after they've stopped being popular.
What I have to demonstrate for you today is a revolutionary new product. What we've been able to do is harness naturally occurring frequencies and program them into a Mylar hologram to help improve your balance, your strength, and your flexibility.
Bro, what? What did this dude just say? Did he just say they programmed a hologram to make you stronger and more flexible? You put the bracelet on at a football game and like 5 holograms shoot out of you and just play for you. And they're all super strong. They're just like sending everybody else into orbit with their tackles, and they're really flexible. They're just doing the splits on the field, and they've got really good balance. That's another thing that the bracelet does. They're all playing on their tippy toes or hopping around on one foot just for the fun of it because they can. It's just, he was using words that I don't even know there. He said they programmed a Mylar hologram.
What we've been able to do is harness naturally occurring frequencies and program them into a Mylar hologram.
What does that even mean? What is a Mylar hologram? Wait. Okay, this is just talking about like the shiny little sticker on these things? That's the hologram they're talking about? Damn, that's crazy. They finally figured out how to harness the power of my 6th grade crush's pencil case. You know, thinking back on it, she actually did have really good balance. I never once saw her just randomly topple over, so that makes sense. So this video is just him like demonstrating the power of this bracelet. He does a couple of balance tests where he'll like have him stand on one leg and then try to push him over, and at first it's really easy, but then he puts on the bracelet and he does it again and all of a sudden he's got great balance now.
One of the great things about this product is that they don't actually need to be wearing it. They can either be holding it. I could set it on the top of his head. It wouldn't matter. All that matters is that the product is within 1 to 3 inches of your body's energy field.
And I watched a few YouTube videos about this debunking this, and apparently what they're doing is just like pushing at a slightly different angle at first that makes it really easy for them to knock them over. And then once they put the bracelet on, they're pushing at a different angle, which makes it a lot easier for the person standing to not fall over. So that's how it does that. The weirdest thing about this bracelet to me is that it's called like power balance, and they really focus on the balance aspect of it, as if like the strength part of it is not the most impressive thing. Like, you can put on a bracelet and all of a sudden have, like, be more strong. Like, the amount of strength you have just depends on how much muscle you have. How does a bracelet help with that? That's insane. But they named the whole company after the balance thing? How important is balance? Why do they focus on that so much? I mean, especially to, like, athletes. I mean, maybe I don't play enough sports, but, like, when's the last time you saw a basketball player just, like, dribbling a basketball and then just, like, falling over because they lost their balance? Really, when is the last time you saw that? I have no frame of reference. All right, I want to find out a little bit more about this Power Balance company. Let's look at they got a Wikipedia page. Okay, so they originally promoted at trade shows in 2006. By the end of 2011, the company was reported to be on the edge of going out of business. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy due to multiple lawsuits. Yeah, no shit. But the brand has since been transferred to a new company, Power Balance Technologies, and is still selling Power Balance brands and other items today. Wait, I can still get me one of these? Dude, okay, I gotta check this shit out. Powerbalance.com, baby. Dude, they still sell them. Well, I should get them and try them. Oh, their website has a technology section. Let's look at that, dude. I've been wondering about the technology in these things since they've been so vague about it. Okay, what does this wristband do? The Power Balance bracelet is a performance technology wristband with a distinctive hologram worn by millions of consumers and athletes worldwide. It is based on Eastern philosophies. What? It's based on Eastern philosophies. What does that mean? Yeah, it's based on Eastern philosophies, you know. Like Asia, that continent of people with like a ton of different nations and cultures and philosophies and religions. Yeah, it's just based on all that. Just all of that stuff. Oh, you don't believe the Power Balance bracelet works, huh? Well, guess what? It's based on Eastern philosophies. You can't deny an entire continent of people, or actually like an entire direction. Just East. You can't deny East. You can say that we're wrong, but you cannot say that East is wrong. The hologram thing is so weird. So that's where it gets the power from. It's just like the technology of a holographic Pokemon card. Well, actually, when I was little, I used to put like Pokemon cards between the spokes of my bike to make it sound like a motorcycle. And low-key, I do kind of feel like that shit made me go faster. What does it do? Will the wristband work for everyone? Well, we have received testimonials and responses from around the world about how Power Balance has helped people. There is no assurance it can work for everyone. We make no claims and let the consumer decide based on their experience. That's smart. That's a crazy marketing strategy. We don't make any claims about what our product does. We let the consumer decide what the product does. I think that's the slogan of the new iPhone. iPhone 12, you decide what it does. I don't know. Does it have a processor? Does it have a screen? You decide. But honestly, guys, I think I will decide because I'm gonna get one of these things and I'm gonna try it out and see what it does. And by that I mean, I already did get one of these things. And so we're gonna see what it does. Okay guys, I got my Power Balance bracelet right here. Let's take it out of the bag and see how this shit works. Now, right off the bat, I should be feeling a difference, right? Because the dude in that one commercial said that you don't even have to be wearing it. It just has to be within like 3 inches of your energy field. And I don't know how wide my energy field is, but I've always kind of suspected that I've got like a pretty big one. So I feel like even right here, I feel like I might be already experiencing the benefits. Also, I want to note, I might have been a little bit quick to judge the technology in these things. I did make a joke earlier about how they make all these like miraculous claims about making you stronger and better balance, and the only technology they have in it is this tiny little shiny sticker. But I would like to point out right now that I was actually wrong about that, and there are 2 little shiny stickers. Honestly, that's twice as much technology as I thought I was getting, so I really can't complain. All right, let me give you guys a close-up of this Mylar hologram so you can get a taste of this. That shit is pretty shiny, I gotta be honest. All right, well, before I put this on, let's do a test of how well-balanced and flexible I am. I just have this round thing. I'm gonna step on it with 1 foot, and I'm gonna see how long I can balance on it. I will be measuring in Mississippi seconds. On my mark, get set, go. 1 Mississippi, okay. So not even a second. That's fine, that's fine. Honestly, I
I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought I was gonna last longer than that, but maybe I should have measured in Mississippi milliseconds. Dude, look at this. Look what I just found in here. Look at that. This thing has this shit has a Mylar hologram in it. Now I really feel like I should have balanced better. Next test, flexibility. So we'll just see if I can touch my toes, I guess. Okay, I can touch my toes, but it really hurt. And I'm also seeing stars right now in my vision. And now we put on the bracelet. This is what it's all been leading up to, fam. I'm gonna put this shit on, and if it doesn't make me the most flexible, balanced person in the world, I'm gonna murder somebody. Before, I was an unbalanced, unflexible klutz of a man. I honestly feel a little bit woozy just standing here. I might collapse at any minute because I lack balance. But with this bracelet, things just might change. Yeah, I don't feel anything. You know, maybe it's just the skeptic in me and I'm being overly pessimistic, but I don't feel a goddamn thing. I might even feel less than I did before. I just feel empty inside. This might actually be having a negative effect on my well-being, just having it on. Initial thoughts? It's kind of cold. I don't know if it comes in sizes, but I feel like it's a little bit big for my wrist also. I've got dainty little wrists and it's just kind of dangling. All right, let's do the balance test. So the score to beat is, what was it, 1 Mississippi? All right, let's do it. Honestly, I can't tell if I want this to work or not. I do kind of want it to work because I think that would be crazy if all of a sudden I'm like really good at balancing. But also, I just made a whole ass video about how there's no way these things work, so I'm gonna look pretty stupid if it does, right? But I'm also gonna look pretty fucking cool because I'm gonna have really good balance. I'm gonna be the dumbest looking balance prodigy in the world. All right, let's do this. Balance! 1 Mississippi. That's hard. It's hard to do. Why did I think this was gonna be easy? You know what, actually, maybe it's because I'm standing on it this way. Maybe I could balance longer on, okay. Yeah, actually, I feel like I can balance on it better this way. I should have done that. Okay, redo, we're taking it off. We're putting it away from my body's energy field. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi. All right. Yeah, that was the issue. I was on it the wrong way. I was riding this baby all wrong. Balance mode activated. All right, what do we have? 8 Mississippi? Let's go for 9, baby. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi. 17 Mississippi, baby. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's pretty hard evidence. That's more than twice as many Mississippis. Good, let's see if I can touch my toes. No, that still hurts. That still hurts. Honestly, though, maybe there is something to it. I feel like if I could just somehow make the effects of this stronger, like if I could just amplify it, like if I just had a bunch of these or something, then I could really test the effects on it. Because like if 1 doubled my balance score, imagine how many Mississippis I could get if I had like 30 of these. Well, I do. I do have 30 of these. 30 power balance bracelets makes me a powerful balancing boy. Turns out they sell them on Amazon and you can just order like any quantity of them. Well, any quantity up to 30. So that's what I did. I just scrolled all the way down on the quantity thing until I got to 30 and I pressed buy. All right, well, I guess I gotta take all these out of the package now and put them on my body. You know, it could be kind of cute as if I turned 2 of these into little hoop earrings and just wore them on my ears, because he said they don't even have to be on your wrist. So I can just kind of accessorize them however I want, I guess. I can just put them on my ears, put them on my feet. I could wear this one as a ring, kind of wrap it around my finger. Look at that rock. And for the last one, you already know where this shit's gonna go, baby.
I could set it on the top of his head, it wouldn't matter.
Moment of truth. You're probably wondering how I'm feeling after putting all these on my body. I feel terrible. I feel like I'm wearing 30 wristbands. They're too tight on my ankles, and I sort of feel like I'm cutting off the circulation. My wrists kind of feel like raw from pulling all these onto them. However, in terms of balance and flexibility, I haven't noticed much. I do feel kind of icy though. Look at this drip. Here it goes. If I die, don't watch this. All right, well, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 27 Mississippi, 28 Mississippi, 29 Mississippi. Man, what the fuck? I'm actually kind of confused. Did it work because I've just basically have been practicing balancing the past 3 times? Like my body has gotten used to balancing? Or am I really about to wear this shit every day from now on? Just like this. I think I'm never gonna fall over again in my whole life. I don't even think I could if I tried. Nope, can't. Can't do it. Falling over? Couldn't be me. Can't relate. Nope, can't. Can't do it. Shit. Okay, I think that actually got worse. It hurt. Anyway, in conclusion, I don't know. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Guys, if you're like me, then you eat food. Kind of a lot, which is why it's pretty important for you to have a plan for what you're gonna eat every week. And while you could like scour the web for new recipes every week and go to the grocery store and have to pick out a bunch of stuff, or you could just use HelloFresh. When you've got a HelloFresh plan, they have a ton of recipes that you can choose from every week, and they're pretty different every week, so you don't get stuck in the same rut of eating the same foods over and over every week, which is really nice. They've got low-calorie, vegetarian, kids recipes, so there's something for everybody. And like I said, it takes a lot of the stress out of prepping and planning your meals. They send you all the ingredients you need pre-packaged with the appropriate amount that you need. And the meals don't take too long to make. You can get dinner on the table in as little as 30 minutes, sometimes even 20 minutes with some of their quick and easy options. One of the reasons I really like HelloFresh is because of how sustainable it is. You get to cut down on food waste. The packaging that they send you your meals in is almost entirely recyclable, which all amounts to HelloFresh's meals having a 25% lower carbon footprint than grocery store bought meals. And if that's not enough reason to love them, last year they donated 2.5 million meals to charity. And this year they're stepping up their food donations amid the COVID crisis. We really like HelloFresh. I haven't been let down by their meals yet. They're delicious. They're pretty easy to make, and they make me feel like a professional chef, which is honestly pretty hard to do because I'm not too good at cooking. So if you want to check it out, then go to HelloFresh.com and use my code TrulyGreg90 to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's HelloFresh.com with the code TrulyGreg90. HelloFresh is a really great service, which is why I'm really excited that they're sponsoring my videos. So thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers. It's sort of a fan base, but also sort of a family. Sort of a family, but also sort of an army. Sort of an army, but also sort of an underground crime syndicate. So guys, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We are actually the fastest growing army on all of YouTube, as long as you don't look it up. Anyways, bye.
This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this?
I have before me quite possibly one of the greatest inventions of the 21st century. A stroller that was designed for men. This product is called the Tactical Stroller. I first learned about it from a commercial on my For You page, and ever since, I have been fascinated by the concept. A stroller, something designed to transport the most fragile of beings, and it's called the Tactical Stroller. Was this thing designed to see combat? And it's made by a company called Tactical Baby Gear, so yes, there are more products. So I bought this stroller, and for the past few days, I've been testing it to find out how in God's name is this thing considered tactical. But you don't get to see the results just yet. No. That's why I put this sheet on it. It's for dramatic effect. The stroller did not die and become a ghost. I'm gonna pull it off later. Okay, so this is the first commercial I saw for it. It's called Your Stroller Sucks. Kind of feel like maybe that title backfired a little bit, but nevertheless, let's watch it.
That squeaky excuse for a stroller sucks.
Okay, kind of mean. Seems like a fine stroller to me. Actually, they look pretty similar. On first glance, I wouldn't even know which one is the tactical stroller and which one isn't.
Upgrade your beautiful baby's ride to smooth sophistication. With the largest all-terrain wheels in its class, it can tackle curbs like a pro linebacker.
What exactly is its class, though? I've never even remotely heard a stroller refer to itself as tactical before. So like, yeah, I guess it does have the biggest all-terrain wheels in its class, but it kind of wins by default, no? Also, what does it mean to tackle curbs like a linebacker?
It can tackle curbs like a pro linebacker.
What is that? Is that a thing? Is that necessary? You know how when you're pushing your toddler along nice and steady and all of a sudden you just book it towards a curb with the power and speed of a professional linebacker? Well, don't worry, because this stroller can handle that. Your child might not be able to, but this stroller can't handle that.
And when shit hits the fan, don't worry, we got you covered. Just throw it in the wash.
Okay, so he goes over some other features of the stroller. There's adjustable suspension. There's shock absorbers on the back of the seat. I guess both of these are to smooth out bumps. I'm not sure why every design choice they made when creating the stroller seems to center around tackling curbs like a pro linebacker.
When it's time to retrieve your little bundle of joy, the one-touch harness unclips instantly.
I like that he's using like military euphemisms to talk about everything except the baby. It just doesn't seem right that the tactical stroller carries a bundle of joy. I guess maybe the parents that he's marketing this towards wouldn't really like it if he was referring to the baby in military lingo. If he just started calling the baby like the payload or something, I guess maybe parents wouldn't like that. But it just kind of feels like something this dude would do, you know, in his own time. Honey, did you drop Lisa off at daycare this morning? I delivered the asset to the drop point, if that's what you're asking. Okay, so yes? No, actually, I bombed at Denny's. Oh, what the fuck?
So get off the struggle bus and join the TBG family at tacticalbabygear.com.
What if he rolled up to the other tactical baby products and one of them was just like a tank? We also offer tanks and an unmanned drone. You're like, wait, where does the baby go then? He's like, baby? What the fuck are you talking about? This thing drops payloads. On Denny. All right, so we all know why this thing is called the tactical stroller, right? We get who this is marketed towards. You guys saw the camo. You heard the rock music. You understand what's going on. This is clearly marketed towards men who don't want to look like a pussy, I guess, for pushing around a normal stroller. So they need the stroller to confirm to themselves and everyone else around, I am a man. I'm a male. I'm a man. I guess there's a certain type of guy that's like, the stroller that I'm pushing my baby in has to have camo or I'm not a dude anymore. If I so much as touch my kid and there's not camo around, I'm mom now. I would just like to know, why does the military get like a complete monopoly on masculinity? There are other types of guys. There's guys that are really into like Legos, and that's the only one I can think of right now for some reason. IPA guys. There's dudes that are really into beer. Give me a stroller that's just like a transparent keg of beer that my baby can float around in like he's a patient in a Star Wars hospital. Also, there's other aspects of the military, you know. It's not just like covert stealth operations. What about like scientists in the desert blowing up nuclear bombs? Give me that kind of baby gear. I want a shirt that says proud father of a nuclear bomb. My theory about who this is marketed towards, I think, is proven correctly in Tactical Baby Gear's website's About Us section. Dirty diapers don't faze you. Spit up isn't a problem. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, those are all just parts of raising a kid. It'd be kind of fucked up if there weren't any dirty diapers, I guess. Kind of makes you wonder where this paragraph is about to go, though. Dirty diapers, spit up, that's not the problem. The problem is Al-Qaeda. They're coming for your baby. You need to put them in a tactical stroller. But a diaper bag that's all frills and embroidered rubber ducks with no practical storage capability? Something so cheap it won't survive potty training? Well, there you might have a problem. Beef Brody feels your pain. I've always suspected he did. A committed girl dad, he was neck deep in pink and purple when he finally had enough. I was picking up the kids from school, dropping them off, changing the diapers, so I would have the diaper bag more often than not. He was going to carry this bag around all the time. Beef wanted something practical that matched his lifestyle and personality, but there was just nothing out there. Okay, first off, hell yeah, brother. I do love seeing dads taking a more active role in their kids' lives. So first off, kudos to you, Beeve. And I would like to say that I think probably for Beeve, this tactical branding is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, you know? But it is kind of weird for him to be like, all my wife's baby stuff is covered in rubber duckies and frills, because that's what she likes. I need a diaper bag that speaks to my style. No, dude, the rubber duckies on your diaper bag aren't for your wife. They're for the baby. They're because babies like those things. So it's kind of weird to be like, I need a diaper bag that's just for me. Does this dude also watch like children's shows and be like, talking animals and learning lessons about sharing? I already know all of this. Why are we watching this shit? I was so sick of watching these kid shows with Dora and Swiper that they made for my wife. How is this supposed to appeal to me? Also, if he founded this company because he didn't want to push around girly or childish stuff, then what the hell was wrong with that stroller? The stroller from the first commercial. What about this makes it the mom stroller? So after watching this commercial, I was so intrigued by the concept that I couldn't help but buy one. All right, here we are at Tactical Baby Gear. Tactical baby deer. Yeah, here we are at fucking militarybambi.com. Okay, so let's click on the stroller here, and it is $948. Is that a normal price for a stroller? That seems so expensive. From my research, the price of strollers can vary widely from low end to very high end. The tactical stroller is definitely towards the top. Just to test, I googled best stroller, and this article had a $400 stroller listed as the best overall stroller. So sure, maybe it's a little bit overkill to spend $1,000 on a stroller, but that so-called best overall stroller probably can't even stop a speeding bullet. And the tactical stroller definitely can. Just in case you were wondering about that though, you actually could buy that $400 stroller and a bulletproof vest for less than the tactical stroller costs. I mean, I'll give them this, it looks like a quality stroller. It looks like sturdy as hell. I do wonder if it's a little over-engineered maybe. Like, sure, maybe you want to take your kid camping sometimes or something, but it's like, when does the stroller need to be able to withstand like getting run over by a tank or something? It probably doesn't. Like the scenarios in which the durability of this stroller come in handy, you probably shouldn't be putting your kids in the first place. Then again, I've never been a dad. Maybe sometimes shit just happens. You stop paying attention for 1 second, suddenly you're in a guerrilla warfare scenario and you've got to protect the kid. I love that they were like, they just made this one tiny part camo. Honestly, if it wasn't for that one camo part, this would actually be a pretty sick looking stroller. I personally am not really drawn to the camo aesthetic, but just like a sleek, all black stroller, it looks well built. It does look cool. I would buy it if it didn't have that, okay, well, I am gonna buy it, actually. I am gonna buy it anyway. Oh, gift message. What's a message someone would send you with some tactical gear like this? Put the baby in and run. Is this order a gift? No. For my future children, maybe, but not really. Oh, check out our most popular patches. Should I get a patch to go along with this? Hashtag dad life. You know, I feel really weird about ordering this stroller and not being a dad. I'm just now thinking about it for the first time, as it's like suggesting like you might like dad life or daddy patches. God, guns, and diapers. All my favorite weapons. You've got don't tread on me and don't poop on me. Both things you would say in a tactical scenario. Okay, here we go. My total is $1,000 and $7.25. Great. All right, while my stroller is being shipped across the country, let's go ahead and look at some more tactical baby gear content, because they also have a tactical baby carrier.
Not all baby carriers are created equal, and that carrier your wife loves, it wasn't made for you.
This baby carrier kind of looks like a bulletproof vest, right? Kind of a wild look for something you're putting your baby in. To be like, hey, look, it's like a bulletproof vest. That way, in case I get shot, I don't get hit by the bullet. My son does.
We started by carefully selecting the most badass materials we could find and then tested them the only way we know how.
Something tells me that's not actually the only way they knew how. Is this all you have to do to make something like okay for men to do? Just make it the army? This is such an untapped market. I could think of thousands of things that aren't traditionally seen as masculine and just like wrapping them in camo or some shit. Start a therapy service for men called interrogation. Your therapist is waterboarding you, being like, how did your upbringing affect who you are now? The dad's just like, I swear to God, dude, I don't fucking know. Well, look at this Black Friday Instagram post they did. That's crazy, dude. Why isn't the baby in tactical gear? Why is the dad decked out and the baby's not? One of them is wearing the wrong thing for wherever they're going. But let's not think about that for too long, because the stroller has arrived. The tactical stroller has arrived. I am kind of disappointed that this didn't come in a more tactical looking package. Just like a huge gash in this thing. Has this already been to war? I guess it is a little bit tactical in the sense that you wouldn't immediately know it's a stroller looking at it. It's come in 2 different boxes and not like one stroller shaped box, you know? You always have to keep the enemy guessing. I'm trying to think of the most tactical way I could open this box. The unboxing process was pretty confusing and honestly raised a lot more questions than it answered. For example, what is Veer? Oh, also I forgot to mention that this whole box says Veer all over it. Veer. The only place it says tactical baby gear is right here. There's a tiny little emblem that says tactical baby gear. So I guess this thing kind of is in stealth mode. It's like, is this the product that I ordered? I don't even know what Veer is. Whatever this mysterious Veer company is, they sure do have a lot of cryptic slogans, like open air, open minds. Open air, open minds.
Do not know what that means. Open air. I guess, is the stroller like an open air stroller? I find it hard to imagine that there would be any like vacuum sealed strollers, but
There's also eat clean, play dirty.
is there food in this box? The stroller's also 100% edible, so eat clean and play dirty, baby.
Not sure what I was doing with my hand there, but you also can't forget about the deck of Share the Wild cards they gave me.
Veer, Share the Wild. What the hell? These like business cards? All-terrain switchback system. All-terrain switchback system. Oh, these are like flashcards for memorizing like the features of your stroller. All-terrain switchback system. All-terrain switchback system. And then of course on the back you have the answers to these questions. A whole new way to roll. A whole new way to roll. A whole new way to roll.
I grew more and more suspicious as the unboxing process went on, and there was literally no mention of tactical baby gear anywhere.
Welcome to Veer.
It was all just Veer.
Hello, welcome to a world of adventure, a world designed for raising the wild in every child. We look forward to seeing your adventure at #VeerGear. What company did I order from?
I later looked it up, and it turns out that Veer is also a stroller company, and they have their own stroller called the Switchback System, which is like virtually indistinguishable from the tactical stroller. Anyway, the tactical stroller is obviously just some kind of collab between Veer and tactical baby gear. Literally the only difference between the tactical stroller and the Switchback System are 2 little pieces of camo on the tactical stroller and 2 tiny printed logos that say tactical baby gear. 2 very important modifications that totally justify the extra $50 that you will pay for the tactical stroller. So Veer's Switchback System could actually be a slightly cheaper alternative to the tactical stroller. Just as long as you're a woman, because that stroller is clearly not designed for a man.
Whoa, Nelly, dude. Look at the size of this wheel. I'm gonna ram this thing at a curb so hard when I get it put together. I thought this would be more like rubbery, but it's kind of like hard, smooth plastic. I don't know if that's what you want. I want this to feel like a dirt bike tire, so I can really take my future children off-roading. Some sort of handle, okay. I can only imagine that this attaches to the kid. You can pick it up. Show it to people. And then this is a little sunshade. And just when you think it's not tactical, it becomes tactical, that is. Okay, so why in step 1 is the stroller already completely built with the wheels on it and everything? Kind of feel like that should be step 1 then, getting the wheels on, because right now it's just a bunch of pieces.
Despite the instructions being a little confusing, putting together the stroller was actually pretty easy. Ooh. And in no time, I was sitting pretty.
It's nice that they implemented a grown-up mode. Like before you put in the baby seat, it's big enough for a grown-up to sit in, which is pretty nice. So that way, you know, sometimes the baby can push you. All right, and just like that, gang, I think we've got ourselves a stroller. How do I sit the seat up more? Squeeze and slide the trigger on the seat back. There's a trigger on the seat back? Just in case.
Here comes a real gripe with the tactical stroller. While I was fiddling around with the adjustable suspension system for the first time, I noticed something truly unacceptable. I was trying to see if I could notice the difference on the suspension between the lowest and highest setting.
So let's change it to 6. See how that feels. Okay, that is feeling virtually indistinguishable.
But I couldn't tell just using my hands, so I decided to use my butt. So I got in the stroller, I bounced around a little bit, I changed the setting, I bounced around a little bit. I was having a wonderful time.
Daddy, no. Daddy, please. It hurts.
I didn't really notice a difference in the suspension system, but maybe it was just because I was having so much fun.
I feel like either way it's gonna be bumpy. I don't know what to tell you, man. If you're taking your kid over boulders, they're gonna feel it.
But when I got up, that's when I noticed a pretty substantial quality issue with this stroller.
Okay, I hope I didn't fuck this up, but this like seat is super wobbly on here now. And I don't know if I did that. Was it like this before? I don't remember, but look how much look how wobbly that is. Is that supposed to be like that? Okay, there's a chance that maybe Daddy did a little bit too much testing in the stroller as baby.
At least that's what I thought until I was reviewing footage from before I sat in the stroller. And look, it's still wobbly. So the seat on my stroller is just like that. But then I was rewatching the commercial for the tactical stroller, and it's like that in there too. B, buddy, what good are wheels that can tackle curbs like a linebacker if your baby is shaking around in its seat like an Italian greyhound the entire time? Not cool.
All right, I'm ready to test the stroller. I have with me 1 tactical stroller, but I can't test the stroller by itself. Can I? No.
So I went out and I found the most tactical looking baby I could find.
Baby Chewbacca.
And then I strapped a dumbbell to him so he would weigh as much as a regular child.
Okay, now that's a healthy baby boy. This is a boy who's been drinking his milky, his Chewbacca milk. Now this is pretty good on its own, but I think that we can make this even more tactical, and that's by giving Chewbacca a gun. That's a healthy baby boy. Okay, so the child is ready to be tested, the stroller is ready to be tested. I got to thinking, the only thing that's not ready to be tested here is me. Tactical baby gear is missing one crucial element. Because what do moms have? Moms have their strollers, their diaper bags, their freaking baby carriers. But they also have their maternity clothes. So I went on Amazon and I found myself some tactical paternity clothes. Oh no, they're really small. I think I ordered the wrong size. Honestly, I don't even remember there being sizes. I feel kind of cheated by Amazon right now. Is this a children's costume? Oh. I think I found out the mistake that I made. On here, there's different heights that the costumes are for, and it looks like the one I bought is for people who are 4.1 feet tall, which I am not. I am taller than that, okay? As you can clearly see.
Let me tell you why I think this is the perfect outfit for owners of the tactical stroller. The tactical stroller is for dads who don't want to be seen pushing their kid around in a girly looking stroller. This outfit is for dads who don't want to be seen with their child at all.
I guess I gotta figure out how to get this thing in my car, because this stroller is huge. This is not your mommy's stroller. This is not your grandma's stroller. This is your daddy's stroller. Okay. Now, I did throw away the instructions. I distinctly remember there being instructions about how to fold this thing up, and I threw them right in the trash. There's definitely gonna be a button somewhere, and okay, that makes it bigger. That's not what we want. Oh no. Maybe if I just start folding it. Motherfucker, dude, how do you fold this thing? Wait. Oh! I didn't even know it was folding until it was already on the ground. If you asked me to do that again, I wouldn't know how to do it. It just happened. It has a tactical folding ability. It folds before the enemy can even figure out what the fuck is going on. All right, now it's a tactical segue.
Speaking of segues, it's time to talk about our sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is without a doubt the most tactical way to eat, in my opinion. What's more tactical than hunkering down in your home this winter, holding down the fort, while you have delicious and nutritious meals covertly and tactically delivered to your home? It's wintertime right now in Illinois where I live, and the snow is coming down. And something that I really don't like to do when the snow is coming down is leave my house, especially not to go to the grocery store, which I hate doing anyway. Which is why I love having 3 HelloFresh meals delivered to my home every week. I don't have to go out in the snow. I don't have to get all wet and soggy. Not to mention the fact that HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping, and it's cheaper than takeout by 25%. So HelloFresh is great if you've got New Year's resolutions, like not trying to spend so much on takeout, trying to eat healthier than takeout, or just generally trying to cook more at home. They've got over 35 weekly recipes to choose from, so no matter what kind of food you're into or what goals you're trying to hit, they have something that'll meet your needs. They've got carb smart meals, calorie smart meals, and they're just a delight to cook. So here we're cooking a gingery pork ramen stir fry. Prep time 10 minutes, cook time 20 minutes, so 30 minutes total. But they have some options now that are like so insanely fast to prepare, like this honey mustard chicken salad wrap that just takes 10 minutes to put together. So if you want to check out HelloFresh for yourself, then use those tactical little fingers to go over to HelloFresh.com and use my code TrulyGreg21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com, TrulyGreg21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. And now let's get back to the video.
It's time for test number 1. Can the stroller tackle curbs like a linebacker? I've come to my favorite curb in town. This curb is here in the Walmart parking lot, right next to this beautiful lake, this beautiful frozen lake, and it's time to slam him into this curb.
At first I took him over nice and easy like a normal, non-tactical parent would do. I sort of went civilian mode on the first one.
That was pretty easy. Did that look good?
Then I took it a bit harder.
This is like a parent in a rush. That felt a little more violent.
That one probably would have been pretty uncomfortable for a child. I could tell Chewbacca didn't really like it. He popped up into the air, dude. He looked surprised when it happened. And then lastly, I went pretty much full force into the curb. I ran. I did not slow down. I did not hesitate. I looked like I was on my way to platform 9 3/4.
and then we both fall in the lake and die.
Now look, I wouldn't advise doing this with your kid with any stroller. Anything above a normal walking speed had Chewy popping up. It certainly wasn't gliding over the curb by any means. So for a linebacker, it wasn't good. For a stroller, on the other hand, I felt like it did okay. The only thing that I felt like was holding it back from reaching excellence was the fact that the wheels are made out of hard plastic. I feel like if they were like real tires, there would be a little bit more give, and that would have been, a little smoother of a ride. But then again, I don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff.
One thing I will notice is that we got so tactical that the camo visor actually came down as a result of how tactically I handled that curb. And let's just do one more surprise one just to be safe.
Next, I transported my darling baby boy to a nature preserve so we could test the all-terrain claims from their website.
I'm getting pretty good at this. And it's actually kind of nice, taking this guy around and buckling him in. I think maybe I'm starting to get baby fever myself. Maybe I'd like to have a real life baby Chewbacca. Slam him into curbs and whatnot at dangerous speeds. That's what being a father's all about.
Terrain number 1, regular road. This thing handled remarkably well.
That was pretty good. I was pretty worried that because these wheels are like smooth plastic and not rubber that there wouldn't be enough traction, but this thing has grip, dude. I don't know if you could tell, but I was sliding around more than the stroller was, dude. I was about to spin out.
Its only downfall on the road is that it just had like a hard time taking turns. Terrain number 2, gravel. It also did pretty good. Even with the path being a little bit bumpier, Chewbacca didn't look like he was bouncing around too much.
I wonder if I turn these shock absorbers down. I wonder if that's gonna change anything. I feel like maybe he's bouncing around a little more now. I have no clue which shock absorber setting means more bouncy or less bouncy. I don't even know why that's on there. You'd always want it to not be bouncy. When does your baby need to feel like the road? Never. I have never met a baby that needed to feel the road.
The snow, however, is where things started to fall apart.
Whoa, doing a little bit of drifting here. Okay, this is definitely where the smooth plastic wheels come to bite you in the butt. Because I was definitely slipping and sliding on that, and so was the stroller. Yeah, look at that. That baby's going haywire.
But that was nothing compared to the last terrain.
The woods. Luckily with this stroller, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, fuck. How? Dude, I was so worried I was gonna tumble over the stroller. I'm glad I got out of the way. What did I hit? Oh, I hit the root. Right off the bat, the forest is not looking good for this thing, dude. Especially little roots.
I tried again to just walk casually through the woods this time, but even the slightest blockage, whether it be branches or, again, roots.
Oh, it's another fucking root.
Would stop us dead in our tracks.
I'm feeling like this was not designed to be pushed in the woods. I'll say it. It's weird because this branch is definitely smaller than a curve.
I also tried to climb a hill. That did not work.
It's not gonna happen. It's not going up the hill. There's too many roots on the hill.
Bonus testing round! As we all know, you cannot truly be tactical unless you can evade your enemy. And you cannot evade your enemies unless you can hide in the woods. So you guys are gonna turn around and we're gonna go hide. And let's see if you can spot us.
God, there's so many fucking roots out here. Somehow Chewbacca ended up in there. Hey, buddy, that's not where the baby goes. Weren't you strapped in? Could have swear to God I had you clipped in.
So by now, I've pretty much tested all the biggest claims that the commercial has made, but I'm still not really satisfied. I still feel like I haven't really tested the core of this stroller. Is this thing tactical? I don't yet know how this thing handles in a real tactical scenario. So I need to take this thing on a real tactical mission.
The mission? Deliver this asset to the drop point without being shot by a gunman. Let's see how well this tactical stroller holds up in a real-life tactical scenario.
I'm gonna start here without a gun. I'm gonna pick one up here, and then I'm gonna try to get to here. Let's do it.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Shit. That was not a good start.
The mission was not off to a great start. I had already been sabotaged and betrayed by my own stroller, and I felt like a sitting duck. But that's when I realized, what if I just use the stroller as a shield? Might not be winning any Father of the Year awards anytime soon, but pretty smart if you ask me. Eventually, I made my way over to my gun.
Oh, fuck, ow.
I got shot a few times.
Oh, fuck.
That kind of pissed me off, and then I decided I was pretty much done.
Oh, my butt. He got my butt.
So I desperately tried to make my way towards the exit.
Oh, fuck.
And then I escaped. After testing this thing in combat, I gotta say, does not really feel like it was designed for that. This thing is not meant to be pushed fast, as I've learned twice now, especially over any kind of uneven terrain. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what the tactical stroller looks like now. As you can see, it is in kind of sorry shape. The wheels are just coated in dirt and paint. The sides and back of this thing are also just splattered with paint. I honestly didn't even know we got hit this much, dude, but we are in real danger. Chewbacca's not looking too great either. His little seat is all dirty from falling in the woods, and he is honestly looking pretty sad himself. So yeah, that's the tactical stroller. It's pretty dinged up, but you know what? Even after being through all of that, it's not broken, you know? It's still kicking. Thank you guys for watching. I've got great news, everybody. Amazon finally has houses.
Amazon is now selling houses.
I'm 23 years old. I just bought a house off Amazon.
I don't know when this became a thing, but it is now, and some guy did it. A man bought a house on Amazon, and I want to see what happens when you do so. So let's get into it. So this is a little introductory TikTok. I guess people started to realize on TikTok that you could buy a house on Amazon. So she is expressing that here.
You can buy a prefabbed house on Amazon and literally build it in 8 hours.
And here is one of the houses in question. 3 reviews, 3 stars. I mean, it's not a huge house, I'll say that. It is only $8,000. I think the one that the guy actually buys is more than that, and I think it's gonna be bigger than this. I don't know, the thing that's throwing me off the most is the fact that you could build it in 8 hours.
And literally build it in 8 hours?
I don't know, at the end of the day, if houses are meant to be built in 8 hours. Like, do you wanna live in something you threw up in an afternoon? That doesn't seem like it should be a permanent structure, your permanent shelter. But I don't know, maybe this thing is well made. Oh, it's okay, container house. So maybe it's made out of a shipping container? Maybe the whole thing actually shows up fully assembled and you just have to like plug some stuff in, maybe? If it's made out of like steel, I guess that would be, you know, pretty structurally sound. If there's any actual construction involved, there's no way that this takes only 8 hours though. There's windows to install, there's door frames, electrical. Maybe there's like an asterisk on the Amazon listing that's like, takes 8 hours with a crew of 30 men. Okay, here's some more details on a different Amazon house listing. This one has 4 stars and 5 reviews. I mean, I guess these are super expensive and specialized products, so I wouldn't expect them to have that many reviews. Like, I'd be surprised if it had like 10,000 reviews. But still, like, I'm not gonna take 5 people's word for a $35,000 purchase on Amazon.
Amazon is now selling houses for only the small price of $35,000, which honestly, kind of reasonable.
I mean, it is reasonable for a house. Does it say anywhere where how big the house is? Oh yeah, okay, it does. Tiny home, 19 by 20 feet. So doing the math in my head, that's a little less than 400 square feet. So I wouldn't say that's like a lot of space. That's like about as big as a 1-bedroom apartment, right? Depends on the apartment, I guess. Oh, expandable plastic prefab house. Wait, it's not even, it looks like it should be, I thought it was gonna be metal or something. Expandable plastic prefab house. So you buy it and it expands? Does it come in like a little pill and then you just add water and then it's a house? Apparently people are tagging Austin McBroom in the comments. Oh man. Yeah, he does need to get one of these.
But I have a confession to make. I did not actually buy this house.
All right, well then why are we watching your video, dude? I want to see what the house looks like. So just doing a little bit of research here. There are much less expensive houses too. Portable prefabricated tiny home, 30 by 20 feet for $10,000. I want to read some of the reviews on these. This one's got 6 pretty positive reviews. Let's see here. It's good. It's good. Pop-Tarts. Okay. Did you think you were reviewing Pop-Tarts? Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Tastiest house I've ever eaten. Where's the electrical? 1 star. I don't see any ceiling lights, wall switches, or electrical outlets. Also, no provisions for either heat or air conditioning. I would pass on this. Oh no. Your house arrived and you can't have electricity in it. Actually, I'm looking at the pictures. I don't see any lights or wall outlets. I guess it is literally the most bare bones house you could buy. This one put 5 stars and the review is, I want one. Don't you have one? They said, I want one, but what if it can't hold the weather? Question mark, question mark. Well, as someone who bought one, you should be able to answer that. Did you buy one? How are you reviewing this product? Okay, anyway, let's get to the actual purchase of the house so we can watch this whole saga unfold.
I'm 23 years old. I just bought a house off Amazon. Take the card. Take the fucking card away. I bought a fucking house on Amazon. A whole house on Amazon.
Okay, so he's got the receipt and everything. So he posted this January 24th, and the house is gonna be arriving January 29th to the 30th. So it's only gonna take 6 days for this house to show up. How do they even ship it? It's gotta be a big truck. That is lightning fast, dude, for a house. And we already know it's not gonna take very long to assemble. This dude's gonna be in his house before we know it. Now, I am a little curious about his situation right now. Does he have land for the house? Does he already have a house and this is just gonna go in his backyard or something? Like, where's he gonna put this? Okay, so the one that he bought was $26,000 total. Well, $24,000 and then $2,000 in taxes. Shipping costs $0? Someone is doing that for free? Hauling a whole house to you? That's kind of crazy. Amazon Prime is nuts, dude. Another thing I'm curious about is, does he not want a house? He kept saying, like, take my card away. I didn't want to do this.
Take the card. Take the fucking card away.
Were you in the market for a house? Because, see, I didn't even know you could buy houses on Amazon until this happened. So I wouldn't even think to accidentally do this. But it seems like you got yourself in a situation that most people don't even know exists.
All I'm gonna say is, go buy y'all a house, shit.
And now he's recommending other people do it. Take away my credit card, guys. I should not have done this. I should not have bought a house. I'm so stupid. Anyways, guys, get your houses in the link down below. I've got an affiliate link and I will get some of the proceeds.
All I'm gonna say is Amazon is really like a dangerous place, because it's like, really? Houses? Bitch, I didn't even think twice about it. I just did.
Okay, that is scary. I mean, like, traditionally buying a house, there is a lot of rigmarole you have to go through. There's a lot of time to back out, but he didn't even have a second to back out. And even if he wanted to cancel the order, he's only got a few days to think about it. The house will be upon him. The house is going to be on top of him, like he's the Wicked Witch of the East before he knows it.
I don't even know where I'm gonna put the house.
Oh, no. Can you buy land on Amazon? Land. No. Oh, no, dude, you are screwed. So I can see what he's saying about Amazon being a dangerous place now, because there's definitely some other things that you had to think through before ordering a house. Do you need a foundation, even for one of these like prefab houses? Doesn't it need to sit on something aside from just the grass? That doesn't seem very stable. I feel like if there was like a strong gust of wind, the house would blow away or something. Okay, next TikTok. The house is here. So now we finally get to see the house in action. 5 guys and 27 minutes later, it's here. This one took 27 minutes to set up? Dude, all right, if you're gonna buy a house, buy this one. 8 hours versus 27 minutes is insane. I guess they did have 5 guys on the job.
All right, y'all, the house is here. Before I show y'all the house, I want to thank Karina because she was an Amazon specialist. She seen my TikTok. And she said she follows me and she loves me. She gave me upgrades, y'all. She gave me a whole different color house, and it's on the papers it says the square footage is way bigger.
Whoa, okay, so he got hooked up by Amazon for making that video. Amazon, hook me up with a house. Send me a house. I need a house for my house. It could be my son's house. I'll put it in my backyard. He can have his own house. He's lived here long enough. 5 months, it's time to move out.
So they opened it, they unfolded it for me and everything.
Look, I don't know anything about the structural integrity of this house, but just the term unfolded does worry me.
They unfolded it.
The house arrived and they unfolded it like it's a piece of origami. Like, you better hope that it's not gonna fold while you're asleep. If it unfolds, it could fold. And then where are you gonna be? Like the Wicked Witch of the East, man.
The house is storage at right now because I have not bought the land yet.
He still doesn't know where he's gonna put it, so he's storing it somewhere. Is it stored somewhere right now? Because it's unfolded. Or is it just like in his apartment building's parking lot or something? Does he just have a house at his apartment right now?
If it's here every week, I have to give them $150 every week because it's storage here.
So now instead of paying rent at his apartment, he's got a house that he is also paying rent for, while he is still paying rent for his apartment. He's got to pay rent for him to live somewhere, and then he has to pay rent for his house to live somewhere.
This is the outside. They already set it up and everything. This the plumbing and stuff right here.
Okay, it looks like really short to me. That's the first thing I'm noticing. Like he's standing next to the house and it's like a foot maybe taller than him. And then as he's walking around, you notice that it's also propped up off of the ground a few inches. So it's really maybe only like 3 inches taller than he is. I feel like just walking around, you'd be bumping your head on the ceiling. You don't think to look at that when you're looking at the Amazon listing. You want to know horizontal space. How much room do I have to run around? You don't even think how much room do I have to jump around, because you would just assume they would make it like regular size, like rooms have a regular height to them, but apparently not so.
This is one of the couches she gave me. I don't know if this is a couch or a deck. Let me stop saying that. This is one of the things she gave me.
That is definitely an outdoor couch and an outdoor table. I have actually an outdoor couch that looks very similar to this. I don't know if that like says good things about the structural integrity of the house if they're giving you like weatherproof furniture. That's not good.
This is the bathroom.
I mean, all things considered, like it's, you know, it's the size of a 1-bedroom apartment. And if you have your own land and you want to just plop this down, as long as it's like structurally sound, that seems like a fine deal. Oh, here's another couch. Okay, that's it. That's indoor furniture for sure. Yeah, it looks like there's like a lot of like hinges and joints everywhere. That would concern me.
Listen, Karina, I don't know if you're trying to be shady, sister, but Pink, girl, call me again. We'll have a talk. I'm just playing. Thank you, though.
Didn't sound like you were playing. It sounds like you're actually pissed at her. Thank you for the furniture, but honestly, it fucking sucks. You sent me the wrong shit. An outdoor couch and a pink couch?
The ceilings, I'm 5'8", so the ceilings are not like too high.
Yeah, okay, so he's 5'8". In this area, it's, you know, he can touch the ceiling, and then he walks into this area where it looks even lower. I'm 5'10", so I'd be 2 inches taller than him in here. Yeah, I don't think I'd like this. I would feel very claustrophobic. Let's check out the next update. Oh, that's not a good sign. Whatever he's doing next in the house, participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt. Warning, do not buy a house on Amazon. It will fold up while you're asleep.
So a lot of people been asking me, am I gonna live here? I'm not gonna live here. I'm actually gonna Airbnb it.
What? Dude, no. No. Do not turn this into an Airbnb.
The ceilings are very small. I'm 5'8". I could touch the ceilings.
Yeah, well, you bought it, man. Don't make it other people's problems. I don't know if other people have this experience, but like every Airbnb I've booked in the past like 2 years have made me be like, I'm never booking an Airbnb again. Because you always show up and then there's some shit like this where it's like, oh, you thought it was a normal house? Well, it's actually, the ceilings are 6 feet high. Sorry. And the doors are 2 feet tall. You gotta crawl through the doors. Or it's like an apartment that somebody lives in and they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna be here chilling if that's okay. The last Airbnb we got was an apartment. It was clearly just some lady's apartment, and every time we wanted to park at the apartment, we had to text her and ask her to generate a new code for us to get into the parking garage. She would have to pretend like she was getting a delivery and get a code so that we could just go park. So like every time we wanted to go into the Airbnb, we had to get a code. It sucked. Why do people think that they can pawn off their bad Amazon purchases as Airbnbs? Please. Don't do this to someone. It's like you're acknowledging that it's not a livable house, and then you're like, so I'm not gonna live there, but I'm gonna trick other people into doing it.
About the electrical, the plumbing, and everything, I have all that set up.
Well, you don't have to set it up if you're not gonna live there. If you're just gonna Airbnb it, you know, you don't even have to do anything to it. Just throw it up on the Airbnb website. They can figure it out when they get there, you know? They'll bring candles.
The couches, these couches, I'm not gonna keep these. I don't like them. I actually hate them.
Oh my god. He hates everything about this. It's funny because he said earlier that the Amazon person that he talked to watches his videos and loves his videos, and he's like actively shit-talking her. She fucking sucks. She sent me the wrong couches. I also hate this house. And I hate her. I actually think she's out to get me.
I'm gonna get the walls drywall. You are able to get the walls drywall, so I'm gonna do all all that.
You're gonna put like insulation in there also? I mean, the drywall's a good idea. Adding drywall, plumbing, electrical, that's all great. It does kind of sound like the house was not built though, technically, if you're still having to do all that. Sounds like you didn't buy a house. It kind of sounds like you still have to build a house inside the house. And that will make the ceilings even lower, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you're gonna add lights and drywall on the ceiling. So I think participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt. Maybe they mean booking this Airbnb. It's gonna hurt your neck if you're over 6 foot, or it's gonna hurt your head. You're gonna bump it. Okay, let's see what the comments are saying. I wouldn't Airbnb it. I would use it as a salon for someone and they'll just pay you rent. You can rent it to some nail techs or esthetician, brow specialist, etc. Wait, why do so many people say salons and nail techs? Do they have like notoriously low ceilings? Everyone knows every salon is just a shipping container that they just dress up real nice. So why don't you just do that? Very smart decision. That will bring in realtor income. I see this going very far for you. Social media made millionaires. Blessings. I really dislike the type of person that like tries to make a quick buck off of Airbnb or being a landlord. Some Airbnbs I'm sure are great, but a lot of people who have Airbnbs are just doing it to make the quickest buck possible. Put in as little work, flip a house so poorly, and then like make you take a vacation there. It's not a very smart decision. He was just describing how unlivable the house is, and his solution is to make strangers pay to live there. That's smart as fuck. If you're watching this, Jeff, please put at least in the Airbnb description that the ceilings are only like 6.5 feet tall. Because if I showed up on vacation and this was my Airbnb, I would cry. Okay, there's an article about this on the New York Post. Gen Z millennials are becoming homeowners thanks to $30,000 tiny homes on Amazon. Now, look, I know that the housing market is crazy right now. So the more people being able to afford homes, the better. And if there are versions of this that aren't like borderline scams because they're too short, then I think that's great. I think people should definitely buy them and live in them themselves. Buy it, put it on your own land, and live there yourself. It's a small price to pay, and it's paying off big time. Cut to that dude we were just watching being like, I hate it in here. I'm never gonna set foot in here again. With homeownership being far out of reach for most millennials and Gen Zs due to inflated asking prices, astronomical interest rates, and crushing student loan debt, 20 and 30-somethings are getting creative about buying abodes. So rather than scrimping and saving their last pennies in the hopes of one day purchasing a brick and mortar mini mansion, money-savvy young adults are turning to an online retail giant for tiny prefab pads. I like that it says money-savvy young adults, as the one TikTok we watched of someone buying it was like, take my credit card away, man. I should not have done this. I just made a horrible financial mistake. So this could be a good thing. These tiny homes, this could be a good solution to some of the housing problem. I have also read that we need more of like that in-between housing that you don't really see in America, but you see in a lot of other countries. Things like townhouses and duplexes and stuff like that, because most of the US is zoned for single family housing, but what we need is more dense housing, because that's obviously a lot cheaper, so it makes all housing cheaper, I think. That's what I've read anyway. Nathan Graham, the 27-year-old influencer behind kid-friendly gaming brand Unspeakable, ignited the viral thunder strike in Amazon house shopping, which has seen over 88,000 folks beneath the TikTok viral hashtag Amazon Home bragging about their new nest. Oh, so this all started from a Unspeakable YouTube video. It's an awesome name for a kid's YouTuber. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be committing another unspeakable act. Unspeakable Amazon house. I bought a house on Amazon.
You can buy anything on Amazon, but did you know that you could buy a house?
Okay, so from that, it looked like he was buying the $8,000 one. Oh wait, no, $38,000 one. Okay, and I'm just gonna skip forward here to see the inside of the house.
And over here, this is my favorite part of the house. We have an 80-inch TV. We got a couch and our bed over here.
Okay, no, this one actually looks like it's got decent height ceilings, I think. I don't know how tall these guys are, so maybe it's not that bad. I would still be concerned about insulation, because I feel like this is just a sheet of metal between you and the outdoors. I'm not sure about that. And then the whole folding up on you thing, the structural integrity. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you buy a house on Amazon. Thanks, bye-bye. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another video. I hope you guys all liked that last video I posted, Spooky Boy. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a music video. I had a lot of fun making it, and it seems like you guys enjoyed it, so thanks for that. Let me know if you want me to make more stuff like that. I have other music stuff that I'm working on, so hopefully that's something you guys are into. And guys, as always, if you're not a part of Greg yet, Greg is our fandom. Greg is our family here on YouTube. Greg is the strongest channel on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. And we're also the first channel to hit 100 million subs on YouTube and then lose it in the same day. And you can't prove that that didn't happen, so you just have to believe me. But Greg is going strong, guys. We're a movement, we're a force. I mean, you wouldn't believe the support I've been seeing on Twitter. People are changing their names on Twitter to Greg to show their support for our movement left and right. Thousands of, maybe even millions of people are named Greg on Twitter now. So anyway, guys, I know my videos are usually like super high energy, you know, jumping around, bouncing around, going around, you know, super quick and fun and hyper. But today I really wanted to dial it back a little bit. You know, modern life in the 21st century can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. You know, you got your cell phones constantly buzzing, you know, traffic and vlogs these days are so energetic. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, sometimes I just want to sit and relax. And so that's what we're gonna do today. And one of my favorite ways to relax is by watching something that I like to call a boring vlog. Boring vlogs. The birth of daily vloggers like Casey Neistat and Logan Paul. Say what you will about Logan Paul, but his vlogs are very energetic. He's always doing stuff. And you know that's good sometimes, but sometimes we just want to relax. So we don't have time for all that extra energy. Boring vlogs can come in all shapes and forms. But my favorite boring vlogs, when I'm really meditating and trying to relax, are Tessa Brooks. Now, you may know Tessa Brooks from her famed role in It's Everyday Bro. If you remember correctly, the competition was shook. She was not talking book.
Tessa Brooks, the competition shook. These guys up on me. I got him with the hook. Let me educate ya. And I ain't talking book.
Tessa Brooks is part of Team 10, which is Jake Paul's social media cluster. And you know, when Jake Paul blew up, he sort of, everybody in his little group blew up with him. And so Tessa Brooks is one of these people who started daily vlogging because she got all these followers from Jake Paul. Now I think she has almost 3 million subscribers, like 2.8 million. She's doing pretty well for herself. And I really like her vlogs because they're just so easy, you know? She doesn't add in all that extra stuff like humor or cleverness or excitement. It's just, you know, plain and simple daily vlog. What you see is what you get. So what I want to do with you today is just go through one of her vlogs and just relax. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is one of her most recent vlogs. I think it's from about a week ago. It's called I Friend Zoned Him. Other YouTubers will title their vlogs, you know, I lost all my money or finally losing my virginity. But Tessa Brooks does not go for all the, you know, really attention grabbers. Just I friend zoned him. Now, it is written in all caps, which, you know, tends to get your attention, but I friend zoned him, like, I mean, it's not like she's flying on a private jet or got in a car crash or anything like that. She's just, you know, I friend zoned him. So, let's watch this video.
We already talked about this. He friend zoned.
So she's got this little exciting bit before the vlog starts. A lot of vlogs do this where they'll show like the most exciting part of the vlog at the very beginning to pique your interest and then play their little intro title thing and then go into the vlog. Now, usually it's something really crazy like somebody getting, you know, punched in the face or, you know, at least something like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? This is crazy. How are we gonna, you know, it makes you want to know what happens on the rest of the vlog. But for Tessa Brooks, you know, she doesn't want to surprise you. She doesn't want to leave you on the edge of your seat. So she just shows you her friend zoning him in the first, not even 3 seconds of the vlog. You know what, I'm joking about this, but I actually think I should start adding these into my videos. I think it would get your interest going a little bit before the video starts, you know? So let's rewind back to the beginning of this video and let's stick in the most interesting part and then cut to my title, which I guess I also have to make because I don't have one. They said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. All right. Is your interest piqued? I bet you're waiting to see how that happens. Okay, so back to the vlog.
What's up, guys? Right now we're at
I'm sorry. That hat? What is that? Is she a sailor? Or a 19th century chimney sweep? What is that hat? What? I mean, really. Are you a jockey? The hat makes no sense.
Right now we're at the radio station. We are about to tell them because I actually don't know. You don't know either?
I'm gonna be on the radio.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at a radio station. This is nice. You know, she's about to go on a radio show. That's very exciting. She's a very popular YouTuber, so she's gonna show us what the experience of being on the radio is all about.
Alright, now it was super fun. Now we're going to go back to the hotel because I forgot my phone.
Okay, so I guess it's over now. And that's all she showed. You know, that's nice. I mean, we're relaxing. You know, I don't want to see all of that exciting radio show stuff. I just want to see right before and right after it. So I guess we're moving on to the next thing now.
Tessa, I don't want to freak you out, but we haven't done that thing that we do in every vlog, and it's already been like 2 or 3 vlogs since we've been in Hawaii.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
More just simple, just not giving a shit how your vlog turns out. It's so relaxing. There's this clip just full of wind noise where you can't even hear what he's saying because it's just like and she doesn't even care enough to edit that part out. She sticks it in anyways, and it's just so refreshing to see that level of literally not giving a shit. I love how in this group of kids too, they all vlog. So every time they show another kid, they're like also filming. I feel like all their vlogs are just like filming the exact same thing from different angles. Boring vlogs.
Alright guys, so we just surfed for about an hour. It was awesome. The waves weren't the best, but like we still surfed it up.
Crushed it, yeah.
Okay, now they're at the beach. This will be nice and relaxing. The sounds of the waves. She said she already went surfing for an hour. I'm not really sure why she didn't show any of that. But maybe, I mean, they're still at the beach. Maybe they'll do it some more and we'll get to see a little bit of what they're doing at the beach.
Oh, sweet dude. Let's go back out there, buddy.
Let's go back out there. See, now we're gonna get some sweet surfing activity.
Alright guys, we just finished at the beach. We've been here for like, I don't even know how long, but it's been a long time.
Oh, so they're down at the beach? Well, I mean, we don't really get to see them do anything. Just sort of sit there and talk. I mean, she said that they went surfing, but we didn't even get to see it. I mean, not that I care. I love boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. Who cares about surfing? Who cares about radio shows? I mean, all I want is to hear Tessa Brooks tell me that she did those things. I don't want to see it. I mean, God forbid, please don't show me surfing right now. I'm trying to relax. Let's see what she does next.
Guys, after we went to the beach, I came back to the hotel, I took a nap, but now fireworks are going off. Look at this.
Oh, she's at her hotel now and now fireworks are going on. That's cool. That's exciting. Let's watch some more of this.
Alright guys, we're at dinner.
And they're at a restaurant. Okay, so no more of that. We're really jumping around a lot here. I'm really starting to feel like we're not actually seeing her do anything in these vlogs. I mean, call me crazy, but it seems like every time she's about to do something, she stops vlogging, and then right when she's done, she vlogs again and says, okay, I just did that thing, and we don't even get to see it. We don't even get to see her surf. We don't get to see the fireworks. We don't get to see the radio show. Are we gonna get to see anything? I just feel like I'm on a really heavy drug and I'm hanging out with them and I just keep like blacking out and coming back in while they're like in the middle of a conversation, like, okay, time to go surfing, and then I just black out again and then just come back to and they're like, now we're at a restaurant, and I'm like, okay, black out again, come back, and now they're all laughing and I'm like, what's the joke? It's a little disorienting, I gotta be honest. The boring vlogs were not quite as relaxing as I had hoped. It's actually quite jarring. It's actually quite jarring. I drink out of jars.
Tristan is very hangry, and he's been kind of in a really bad mood. He's so hangry. So hangry. So hangry.
They're just talking. Hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. They're just repeating what each other said.
Hangry. Hangry. Hangry.
We're offended.
You can't screw with me right now. I'm hangry, okay?
Okay, so now this is the boring vlog content I was looking for. They're just at a restaurant in one place, and they're not even doing anything funny. They're just literally just talking at dinner and laughing. I don't really know what they're laughing about because they keep cutting away from like whenever it's supposed to be funny. I'm feeling a little bit, zen, I guess. A little bit relaxed.
Sugar, 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 sugar. Open wide for the sugar shake.
So I hate when you do that. Please don't. He like licks me through the inside of his mouth.
Oh.
That's not what he just did.
I was kind of weird. First, I mean, the licking was weird, but just the random meme edited in the middle. I mean, some other vloggers do that. I think Logan Paul does that sometimes, but it's usually not just like, usually it just doesn't cut to silence with that meme for like 3 seconds. Like everything just stops and it's just a silent GIF. I mean, at least just add some sort of sound. Well, that's weird. You're just gonna stop mid-conversation and add in a meme. It makes no sense.
Yeah, okay. Hey! That was.
Oh God, look at the people sitting next to them. There's people next to them. This is one of those hibachi grills where you sit at a table full of like 8 people and 4 of them are YouTubers. Can you imagine going to a hibachi grill and paying like $50 for a meal and you're sitting next to Tessa Brooks? I don't think I could handle it. And not just because of the hat. They're just like laughing and dabbing and pulling out a camera every 5 seconds right after something interesting happens. Also, why is the audio so bad? I mean, for the whole video, it's been bad, right? It's either like she's covering the microphone with her thumb the entire time, or she's like just screaming, or I guess her camera must be broken. This is next level not giving a shit what your vlogs look like. She's like, you know what? I got 2.8 million subs in like 2 months because of Jake Paul. I honestly don't have to try at all. And yeah, she's doing a good job, I guess. This video has 600,000 views. And I guess that's just the magic of boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. And she's always out of focus. She's never in focus in any of the shots. It's like, dude, you have enough money to buy a new camera. Sell the hat, buy a new camera. That hat's gotta be some design, it's gotta be like a Gucci hat or something, and that's why you're wearing it. So sell the hat, and please buy a camera that doesn't look and sound like a 2004 Mac webcam.
Thanks for dinner, by the way, baby.
Bye, thank you.
Alright, we're leaving the restaurant now, towards the end of the vlog, and I'm guessing that the conclusion is coming up, so let's take a look at that.
Alright guys, so we just finished dinner. I am so tired. We're about to go back to the hotel.
I feel like we've said that we were tired in your vlogs so many times this trip.
Really?
But honestly, the sun gets to us.
Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of things.
We have been doing a lot of things.
Like so many things.
They've been doing a lot of things. I wish I could have seen literally any of the stuff that you did. But you know what? I mean, we're just here to relax. Not to judge. We're trying to relax still.
Activities for days.
Activities for days.
Activities for days. I feel like these people just don't have personalities. Either that or it's just so lazy. Like, they can't even come up with a joke, so they're just repeating each other. Like before, hangry, he was hangry, he was hangry. Activities for days. Shit. I don't have anything funny to say to you. No. You want to just say activities for days again? Yes, please.
Activities for days.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Let's take a look at some of the comments, see what people are saying about this beautiful, relaxing creation that is the boring vlog. Oh my god, Tessa, Chance is cheating on you on Instagram. There bees 2 girls twerking on him. Go to Chance's is the Instagram and Tight Hollywood. Just go down and you can see Chance with a girl. Just keep watching and you can see them kiss. Chances have a girlfriend. Now I'm so mad at him. I don't think that had anything to do with the video. That was just some completely different drama. Oh my god. The audio! Fix your audio for fuck's sake. Just me or is the audio weird? Girl, your audio. Love your videos, but your audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with those comments. The audio is so bad. That hat is kind of terrible. That has 179 likes. A comment on her own video. 179 of her fans were like, yep, that's true. I mean, what are you? The captain of a ship? Or a newspaper boy? In the 1930s. All I know is that I need that hat. Okay? So you may be asking yourself, okay, Danny, that was a pretty weird, bad vlog, but why'd you pick that? Why did you pick this for us to watch? And it actually is kind of significant, I think. It's the exact embodiment of what I think is one of the things that's wrong with YouTube right now. There's this pressure to post every single day. I mean, Tessa herself can attest to that, as she was featured in It's Everyday Bro, where the competition was shook and she was not talking book. If you want to get as many views as possible, you have to post every day. And if you don't, YouTube's gonna stop recommending you to as many people. That's just how the algorithm works. But for people who don't have very interesting lives, or for people who just don't give a shit about what their content looks like, daily vlogs just become garbage. Like this, I mean, what happened in this vlog? She went to a radio show, we didn't see that. She went to the beach, she surfed twice, and we didn't see it either time. She went to a restaurant and then just ate and annoyed the people around her. I mean, there was no anything. Like, at the beginning of some of Tessa's vlogs and some other vlogs too, they'll just say like, okay, this isn't gonna be a very interesting day, but let's vlog it anyway. And it's like, maybe if you're not gonna have an interesting day, or if you're gonna do a bunch of stuff that you can't film, just like don't vlog. There's nothing forcing you to be a daily vlogger. And to vlog on days like this where you're not doing anything, or just Tessa in general, because she doesn't actually ever show her doing anything, it's just greedy to make a video where nothing happens. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. The positive side is I've always kind of wanted to vlog myself. I've always felt like I just don't have an exciting enough life to vlog. Tessa's shown me that it really doesn't matter what you do in a day or how you present it. It just matters that you film something and edit it together with some silent memes in the middle, just randomly, and that's all you need. So you know what? I don't see any reason why I can't start daily vlogging. So I did. I made a daily vlog, and you can see it. I'm gonna play it right after this. It's a little bit inspired by Tessa Brooks, so you know, shout out to her. I sort of jacked her style a little bit, but I hope you like it. So here it is. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another vlog. I've got a lot planned today. I'm so excited. I just got ready. I just got out of the shower, and now I'm gonna go to breakfast. Let's do this. All right, guys, I just went to breakfast. It was super tasty. I wish you guys could have seen it. We had so much fun at breakfast. A lot of funny stuff happened. Now I've got something super cool planned. I'm gonna be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm so excited, so I'm about to head to the studio, and I'm gonna be on Ellen. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Alright guys, I was on Ellen. She was really nice and she really likes me and she thinks I'm super funny. There was some weird siren going off, like they said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. Not really sure what that's all about, but I'm about to go be on Jimmy Kimmel, so that's gonna be super fun, and I wish you guys could see it, but I'm going to be on Jimmy Kimmel now. Alright guys, I was on Jimmy Kimmel, but halfway through filming, a nuclear warhead touched down somewhere in the Midwest. We're not exactly sure where, but now I'm gonna go to Chili's. Alright guys, I'm back from Chili's. That was a delicious meal. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this vlog. I really wish I could have shown you more of what happened in my day, but you know. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I think that it was very good, and I'm not being sarcastic. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Remember, if you're not a part of Greg, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications. Shout out to FM Abigail. Thank you for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg, and it means the world to me. If you haven't checked out Spooky Boy yet, go check it out. It's also on iTunes and Spotify. The links are in the description for that video, so go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I have never been good at one single video game in my entire life. Try as I might, I do not have the hand-eye coordination. Hi, kitty. Whoa! I do not have the composure. Oh, no! And everybody that knows me knows this. But what if I could trick them? If I could hire a professional gamer to sit right next to me on a live stream, just out of frame, I could trick anyone into thinking I'm actually really good at video games. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another video where Danny tries to trick his fans. No, in this video, there is only one person I am trying to trick. 3 years ago, I was betrayed and embarrassed by my so-called friend, Curtis Connor. In my free time, I consider myself somewhat of an amateur magician. I know several pretty neat card tricks that are very impressive at parties. It's something that's always meant a lot to me. And coincidentally, Curtis too. But while Curtis's magic phase ended when he was but a tween, mine continues to this day. So I would sometimes tease him that he gave up on his dreams. Pretty funny, right? Well, Curtis didn't think so. To get back at me, Curtis made a 30-minute long video where he learned a bunch of card tricks that I don't know so he could rub them in my face and ruin my life, basically. I laughed it off at the time, but I was devastated, and I have spent the past 3 years plotting my revenge. A few months ago on Twitch, Curtis was about to beat the final boss in a Minecraft world he had spent about a year and a half working on. But just before he was about to beat the dragon, he died. Curtis was playing on hardcore mode, which means if you die, you can never play in that world again, and you lose all of your hard work. That hardcore world meant a lot to Curtis. Just like magic means a lot to me. So when he sees me beat Minecraft on hardcore mode at a professional level speed, while he couldn't even do it after a year and a half, he's going to know what it feels like to have everything taken away from him. And in the ultimate poetic justice, it's all just gonna be one big magic trick. Now here's the issue. I can't just go live on YouTube one day and be like, hey guys, you know how last time anyone has ever seen me play Minecraft, I was literally terrible at it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I could barely win a one-on-one fight with a zombie? Well, today I'm gonna beat the entire game in 10 minutes. That wouldn't work, it would not be believable, and my entire audience already thinks I'm up to no good anyway. Every time I post any picture on Instagram, because I've done videos where I like trick my fans before, all the comments are like, something's up here. It'll be like just a picture of me running a half marathon, and people are like, nice try, Danny. We know what you're up to. And if Curtis sees any comments like that on my big speedrun live stream, that would obviously not be good. So what I have to do is plan a series of live streams where I pretend to be practicing speedrunning Minecraft, and that way it plants in people's heads, okay, he is practicing. He's probably getting better, even though I probably won't actually be getting better because that's not how my brain works. And then when they see me do that big fake speedrun live stream, they'll be none the wiser. So that's what I'm preparing to do right now. I'm gonna get on live stream and I'm gonna try to speedrun Minecraft for the first time, and this should give you a good idea of how bad I actually am at games. Okay, this should give you enough evidence that this is not gonna happen naturally. I'm not just gonna I don't know why I said naturally. I'm gonna need to take steroids to speedrun Minecraft. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining today. Today's a very special day because I'm going to try to speedrun Minecraft. The goal of a Minecraft speedrun is to kill the Ender Dragon. The fastest anyone has ever done this is 7 minutes and 45 seconds. The fastest I have ever done this is 2 months. In order to get to the Ender Dragon, there are a series of steps you must complete. This is a general list of the steps required. It includes fun things like building a portal, how to make nether portal. Oh, whoa! I think that was not supposed to happen. And traversing the nether to find resources. Oh, whoa! The farthest I made it during this stream was this step, but I usually ended up right about here. Oh, okay. Real funny, dude. Can you point in the right place, please? Just point at the screen. No! I just finished my first practice stream, and I think it went pretty well, honestly. I played through a couple different worlds, and I died. Seen people do this. Oh! What the fuck? Quite a few times I died, and it was actually genuinely disappointing every time I did. Oh! 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 God damn it, dude! Why? Despite being a giant hit to my ego, the fact that I played so bad during this stream was actually good for a couple reasons. First, the entire stream was very believable, and as of right now, nobody suspects a thing. And second, I need to find a Minecraft speedrunning pro. I was planning on just tweeting something after this stream looking for somebody to help me, but apparently I did so bad during this stream that like moths to a flame, the very next day, the speedrunner had come to me. Shortly after the stream ended last night, I got this tweet. It's from this dude named Anthony. Hey Danny, saw you speedrunning Minecraft tonight. Would love to help you improve your speedruns. I'm a former world record holder and have beaten Minecraft the most times ever. Anthony, aka Curryway, is the real deal. He's held several world record speedruns and has tons of videos on his YouTube channel breaking down various speedrunning techniques. If anyone was gonna be able to speedrun Minecraft for me, it was this guy. So hopefully I can just DM this dude and ask like, hey, so how badly do you want to help me speedrun Minecraft? Because I have a pretty easy way for you to do it. I'm worried that as a member of the Minecraft speedrunning community, he might not like this idea. Like maybe this is making a mockery of speedrunning or something. I don't know. I don't really think it is, because it's not like I'm trying to pass off my speedrun as like an actual world record. But there is a little bit of me that's worried in the back of my head that I'm gonna DM this dude and he's just gonna like reply to this tweet and be like, oh, never mind guys, he's just faking it and I'm not helping it. So do I want to DM him? Yes, I do. So I started crafting a DM to tell him everything and invite him to my house to play Minecraft with me. Wait, should I ask him where he lives? Then I kind of decided that I was coming off a little bit too strong asking a stranger to come to my house to help me commit fraud, and I should probably just get to know this guy a little bit better first. You know what? Jesus, I just put so much thought into this. So I deleted all that and decided instead to invite him on stream to teach me how to speedrun Minecraft. Okay, yeah, this is good. We'll start off friendly, getting to know each other a little bit, and then once we're friends, then I can do the big reveal and be like, hey, so actually, we're gonna break the law together. You wanna commit fraud with me, Anthony? So on my next quote-unquote practice stream, I got Curryway to come on and give me some tips on how to pull off a successful speedrun. It was awesome. I learned some stuff, I cracked some jokes.
So the shape you wanna look for is this L. It's 3 blocks.
Common magma ravine L.
Yeah.
He even showed me a practice map where I could just practice killing the dragon over and over. And let me tell you, dude, I was doing it. I killed that dragon. I was going crazy on the dragon, man. I was actually going kind of epic gamer style on the dragon. The second practice stream went even better than the first. Everybody's still on board. Nobody thinks I'm faking this. Everything is going extremely according to plan. Except that it might actually be going too well. Yeah, I've run into a bit of a wall here, and that's that I'm putting in so much practice to do this, and I actually kind of feel like I'm getting good at it, and it kind of seems like I might actually be able to just do it and not fake it. I know I talked a really big game earlier about being bad at video games, and I really am. I'm not good at games, but I don't know, after practicing for like, I guess the 4.5 hours total that I have so far, I can actually see a path to me being able to do this on my own. And I've gotten like way more confident with parts of the game that I did not think I would. Last night, killing the dragon like multiple times was a big moment for me. Even though they are like pretend practices that I was doing on stream, I was not pretending to be excited. I was genuinely excited. I'm still, again, not sure if I will be able to, and it is kind of scary filming this part knowing that I could still fail, and then I'll have to like still keep this part in the video, but then just go back to plan A and fake it and feel like even more of a failure than I did at the start of this video. But fuck that, man. I got this. Time to practice. So for the next 30 days, I practiced speedrunning Minecraft every single day. I practiced alone, I practiced on stream, I practiced on a plane and in a hotel. And sure, I died a lot, but all that dying and grinding was worth it because... Wait, why doesn't it look like I'm getting any better? Why am I still dying so much? Holy shit, did I not get any better? The problem with speedrunning is that when you're not fast, you are slow, and so when you die, instead of wasting like 5 minutes, you've wasted an hour. You've wasted an hour of your time carefully navigating the nether and all other aspects of the Minecraft world, and you're doing a really great job, and you're having fun, and you think you're gonna do it, and then you mine one wrong block, and you get killed by lava, and then you die, and you've wasted an hour of your life trying to beat a game made for children, and you didn't even do a very good job. It would be one thing if I was already really fast with it, so it only took like 10 minutes total to speedrun Minecraft. But I spent 45 minutes, an hour and a half, and then I died. Where is the man who invented Minecraft? Do you ever wonder why we don't see him out in public ever? Is it because he's ashamed of what he's created? Or is he hiding? Hiding from people like me. I fucked up, guys. Well, gang, I was wrong. I actually cannot speedrun Minecraft, no matter how much time I dedicate to it or how much coaching I have from a literal professional. I am inept. The worst part is Curtis is gonna see this part of the video. Curtis, if you're watching this, skip ahead, dude. All right, don't watch this part. Move it along, Buster. And nothing to see here. So I have two options with what I could do now. I could either A, stop making this video and pretend like it never happened, hope people forget that I was ever trying to speedrun Minecraft, and deny it if they ever ask. You're crazy, I never tried to speedrun Minecraft. And then option number two, I could just try to do the fake speedrun now, which is what I'm going to do. But that means now I have to send a DM to Curryway and ask him if he'll do this for me, which I actually am pretty worried that he's not gonna want to, because as someone who does this like professionally as his job, is he gonna wanna like help somebody fake it? I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy though. I think at the very least he would understand I'm just trying to do a little goof, right? The guy understands jokes, right? I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna draft my message. Please ignore the fact that he's been giving me advice all this time. Really good advice that I've been trying to follow and still
Still gonna do it. I guess I have to sort of admit that I was deceiving him earlier, and that when I did my first stream with him, I actually didn't intend on ever speedrunning Minecraft. Okay, all right. Okay, what can I say? What can I say? What's up, dude? That's a good start. No, that's too cliche. Hey, dude. Boink. And I'm just gonna close Twitter and hope and pray that he receives this well. We'll see what he says. Okay, guys, he responded. I haven't opened the message yet, but from the preview of the message, it looks like he's down. Because I can see it says in the preview of the message, it says, I'm 100% down. So let's go, dude. Let me open up the message. Dude, that sounds crazy. It does. Because I'm fucking insane. I'm 100% down. Happy to film some stuff on my end as well for you. When were you thinking? Yes, dude. Let's go. The plan is a go. I will respond in a calm way so as to not frighten him. Yes! So we coordinated plans, I booked his flight, and now the only thing left to do is wait for the big day. And the best part is now, I don't even have to practice. I can just go back to doing all the fun things that I used to do before I ever started this video. Like this. Oh man, that looks fun. Okay, it's time. With just 2 hours before the big stream, there was still a lot of preparation that needed to be done. We planned on streaming for about 2 hours. The first hour, I would be controlling the game, and when I was ready to be done, I would say the code word, dang nabbit, which would be our cue for me to secretly turn off my mouse and keyboard so Curryway could take control. One of the big challenges during practice was remembering that I was supposed to look like I was controlling the game.
I think just sit like that for the stream.
Yeah, I have this new stream. But by far the most difficult thing that we had to get perfect was making Curryway, a professional Minecraft speedrunner, play like somebody who does not know how to speedrun Minecraft. Now, if you see a ship, you have to make it very clear with where you're looking that you see a ship because...
I see that one.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea. As we were practicing, he kept doing things that I would never in a million years be able to do. Ah! For the record, I would not have done that.
You wouldn't have shot back to the gas?
I probably would have tried to hide in some kind of hole. So for about an hour, Curryway just watched me play and took notes on all of the things I do wrong so that he could also do those things wrong. I have never experienced pressure quite like a professional speedrunner watching me try to speedrun.
Would you actually break those blocks? Like?
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Okay.
What if, like, playing like me makes you suck so bad that you're never the same Minecraft player again?
You know what? It's the risk we're willing to take for content.
You guys are gonna have to practice not reacting like that. Whoa! My chat just hears from off screen. Oh! Sorry guys, there's a ghost in my house. It would be so embarrassing to do this live and for something to fuck up horribly. I'd probably just end the stream.
Oh god, yeah, knock on wood right now.
Let's do
this.
Do it. Let's do this.
Give me height, man. Okay. Pretend like I'm not nervous. Okay. Press to go live.
Maybe it's only obvious to me because I know how I was feeling in this moment, but my voice was so shaky and nervous for the entire stream. All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. This is actually kind of embarrassing to watch back how nervous I was. I've been doing a lot of practicing off stream, and honestly, it's been like a lot easier, which is why I haven't streamed in a while. Because it's really hard to, I kept losing my train of thought and pausing to breathe. A lot of the time, maybe it was because I was worried about failing in front of thousands of people, or maybe it was because I could feel Curryway judging me from across the room every time I fucked up. But aside from that, the first half of the stream went off without a hitch, and before I knew it, it was time to make the switch. Dang nabbit, dude. And just like that, the professional was in control. And after resetting the world a few times, he found the perfect seed. Oh, dude, we got a monument in the distance right there. Do you guys see that? Ooh, that's a good looking boat, baby boy. Oh, yes. And for about 15 minutes, things were going great until in the nether, Curryway realized he made a crucial error. I don't know where our home portal is. Which I heard and immediately began to panic. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Do I not know where the portal is? In order to continue with the speed run, it is imperative that we find the portal, but the nether is basically a maze, and neither of us seem to have any clue where it was. Oh, wait, he found it? Oh, okay. Yes! Dude!
No fucking way! Ah! Okay. And after a few short minutes of navigation, I was in the stronghold, I was in the portal, and I was ready to fight the dragon. At this point, I was all nerves. I hadn't read the chat in like 10 minutes. I didn't even know if people were buying this, but I just thought about Curtis's face watching this. And I knew it was time to finish this. And also Curryway knew it was time to finish this. Curtis.
Danny.
You're probably wondering why I've asked you here today.
Yes, I am. You told me not to even ask you what this was about.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
You're being being a little mean about this whole thing, but
not mean.
Okay, I guess you weren't. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong.
Playfully assertive, I would say.
Sure, I'll go with that too.
So, do you have any idea what this might be about?
I mean, I feel like the last time this happened, I was surprising you with magic tricks. Like the last time we had a surprise Zoom.
Okay, that's an interesting guess. You asshole. Well, really, I just wanted to do this because I had one question for you. How's your hardcore world going in Minecraft? Just kind of curious. I know it meant a lot to you, and I just was wondering, like, how's it going?
Okay, so you are being mean.
No.
Yeah, you're being an asshole by doing that. You really don't know?
It would be helpful for you to say just for the viewers.
I played Minecraft hardcore for fucking months, and I tried to beat it, and the first time I got to the dragon, I died.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what happened. Now I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you spent like a year and a half on that world, and you didn't beat the Ender Dragon?
The game isn't about that. I tried to beat it, and the first time I got to the dragon, I died.
It's just kind of crazy because I don't know if you saw, but a couple days ago, I started a Minecraft hardcore world, and I beat it in 30 minutes.
Impossible.
Did you see that at all?
I might have seen that. I don't know if that was you doing that.
Okay, first off, mean.
Okay.
You do know I'm like really bad at video games, right? And I did it in 30 minutes?
Okay. I don't know what I don't know what this is about, man.
You don't know what this is about?
No.
Don't be so coy. Do you remember that I texted you the night that you died in your hardcore world?
I do remember that. I forget what you said, but oh wait, you were watching, right?
Yes, I was watching that night. I texted you, and I want you to look back at the conversation. I have a screenshot of it, so I'll send it to you. So go ahead and read that to the audience. I have to go get something real quick, but just read that to the camera.
Okay, so Danny says no, and then I say I'm gonna kill myself. Danny says I looked away for half a second and looked back, and you were dead. That fucking sucks, dude. And then I said, man, I hate that fucking game. And then Danny said, hey man, it's all good. I don't think anyone saw. I think everyone else was looking away too. And I said, okay, thank God. At least I get to play a different game now. And then Danny said, oh nice, you're just gonna give up.
Give up on your dreams, Curtis?
Now I actually am gonna kill myself.
Don't act like you didn't know this was coming.
Oh no.
Don't act like you could just get away with...
Was I shirtless under the I don't think I was. Are you wearing pants even?
Not important.
Damn it.
So Curtis, let me remind you of something.
Stop sitting like that.
Okay, sorry. You're right. 3 years ago, you posted a video basically humiliating me in front of millions of people. You took one of my greatest passions, magic, and you turned it against me. Well, wait, what is it? Oh, I have it all scripted out. What was I gonna say here?
Wait, what was I gonna say?
That sort of ruined my sort of villain-esque demeanor.
Oh yeah.
Pretend I didn't say that.
What was my catchphrase again?
Magic was something that we really bonded over, I feel, and you took it and you turned it against me. So Curtis, do you know what I did?
You hired someone to train you to be really good at Minecraft, and you beat it in a half hour.
No.
Okay.
Curtis, I did a little bit of sleight of hand myself. I did not.
Was I right? It wasn't even you. You fucking asshole.
No, Curtis, I did not speedrun Minecraft. I hired a former world record holding speedrunner to come to my house.
You had them come to your house?
And I had him speedrun Minecraft for me.
I can't believe this. So this was all for the magic tricks that I did, which you started, by the way. I only did that because you were making fun of me, saying that I gave up on my dream.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'd pretty much consider us even now.
Well, what if I told you I was under the desk, under his desk the whole time,
sucking his dick? I guess I don't know what I would think about that. I'd just be confused, I guess.
Gotcha. All right, Dan. I think we're even.
Is that the hat behind you that you...
Yeah, it looks like I'm wearing it right now, kind of.
Maybe the best way to end this is just by saying, hey, we're both pretty good magicians. It's not a competition. Maybe we both crossed a few lines, but at the end of the day, there's room for two. One of my favorite merch designs that I've ever done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Go ahead and watch another one of my videos right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.